before I got into anything, obviously happy 4th of July if you celebrate that. Happy Independence Day for anyone in the United States, or if you celebrate that outside the United States. So I just want to say that first and foremost. I appreciate all you guys who are watching now, because I could imagine you have a million other things to do. This is gonna be a short stream, just because I didn't stream like in the last 3 days or so. We'll be back to regular streaming schedule most likely tomorrow, but I figured I'd give you guys at least like an hour, hour and a half. Okay. Turn the mic up. The mic should be good. I'll turn it up a little bit. Is it this? Yes. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Okay, we should be good. We'll turn up a little bit more. All right. You need a 6-hour stream. Holy nigga. God damn. You better go outside. There's a cookout somewhere, motherfucker. Anyway. I've been going a week. No. I didn't come back for the Uzi stream on Thursday night. I let Friday sit, then Saturday came, then Sunday came, and I guess Monday came. So I guess like 4 days. It's all good though. We got a few topics to get to instantly. I see Grant tell me, yo, Ack, what do you think about the Drake leaks? I think they're alright. I played 2 songs that leaked from Drake. One of them is called Tried Our Best. The other one's called I'm the Problem. They're okay. They're okay. Not the best. I obviously like the... Is it this one? Yeah, this one's fire. This one's fire. I like this more than the other one. Right? Let me see. Yeah, I like the Tried Our Best better than the other one. But I'm thinking these are just like album tracks. Apparently he's creating an album called For the Dogs. Now, I completely don't know what to expect anymore from Drake, right? What I thought Certified Lover Boy was going to be, wasn't it? And what I mean in terms of concept, right? Like, I don't even want to get hyped up on this title, For the Dogs. When I hear For the Dogs, I'm thinking about, yo, you just with your niggas just trying to have fun. It's not going to be too deep. Fuck these bitches. Let's just have fun. Let's turn up, right? When I hear that, I'm thinking vibes like you could find on the album like More Life, or maybe like If You're Reading This Too Late. But given Drake's history of recent, it might just take a whole different path. Also, these type of songs, I'm not too sure if it blends into a theme. You know what I mean? Obviously, one song is called I'm the Problem. So maybe this is him embracing his toxic side. But I thought that's what Certified Lover Boy was supposed to be. So I really don't know what it's supposed to be. Anyway, I'm obviously expecting and anticipating Drake to drop a project. From what I'm hearing, this project could come anytime from before he starts tour to the middle of tour, which is a little awkward because most likely when an artist is on tour, they don't drop. You rarely see an artist drop while on tour. They'll either drop before or they'll drop after, or when the tour takes a break. So if I am to believe that this For the Dogs album is dropping, it's either dropping in the next week or so, or the next 2 weeks or so, or I could see it not dropping for maybe the next 2 months. That's just my speculation. There's been constant talk that Drake was trying to drop an album. Obviously, Uzi dropped last week. The official numbers, which I don't even think, is the official numbers out yet? No. I see some fan pages reporting that he's supposed to do between 220 and 250. I haven't gotten verification on those numbers yet. I haven't even ran the numbers my damn self. So we'll find out tomorrow. Regardless, I'll talk a little bit more about Uzi's album. But in terms of Drake, I don't even know how to call it. I just can't see Drake dropping an album like next week. But I could be wrong. Somebody says Drake responded to you on his IG caption. What are you talking about? Y'all always think Drake is like responding to me. What did Drake respond to me on his IG caption? Oh, this? Oh, y'all are funny. Oh, so Drake posted a picture and he said, yo, Yes, I saw your text. Yo, this ain't to me. Obviously, I'm guessing y'all thinking it's me because this is him talking to a DJ at some show. So y'all be like, well, that might be a euphemism for DJ academics. And maybe this is me asking Drake for them tickets. You feel me? No, clearly this ain't for me. And by the way, I think I told y'all, like, when I addressed it last on stream and I messaged him twice, he responded like 10 minutes later and was like, yo, bro, I would have got you. Like, fuck with you. So nothing of the sort. I think what this is Drake being omnious and also kind of hinting to bars or lyrics that's gonna be on his album, and that's probably a lyric or a line to some girl. Honestly, you get what I mean? Yeah, I saw your text. Shit, I mean, if you look at the songs I was telling you about, tried our best and I'm the problem. He's kind of embracing this, yo, it's not you, it's me. So I don't know. Maybe that's what the album's about. But if you thought I took this caption to relate that it was about me, no. Okay. Now, with all that being said, I still, I'm still a huge fan, probably one of the biggest fans of Drake there is. But I got to be honest with you. The fuckery's got to stop. The flexibleness, it just got to stop, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I shed a tear when I had to post this shit. I couldn't even believe it. Like, to keep it real, when I first posted it, I think I went colorblind for a second. I didn't even see the color that was on this nigga's nails. But if you guys don't know and haven't heard the news, Drake these days is sporting the pink nail polish. This is how Drake is popping out. He got his nails did, his hair did, his eyebrows arched. You know what I mean? I don't know what he got going on. But he's doing this before tour. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no fucking clue what Drake is doing or why he's doing it. It actually confuses me. Because I would have think this little sus, moist behavior is coming from Lil Yachty. Right? Yachty one of them niggas who paint nails, paint his toenails, arch his eyebrows. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I expect that of Yachty. And what I'm saying, I had to do some research into this whole painting nail shit. Now, granted, I was born in Jamaica, so, I still haven't even, I'm kind of old school with certain shit. And I'm trying to catch up to speed. I still haven't even caught up to males wearing earrings. Like, in Jamaica, that's considered gay as shit. You get what I mean? Or historically. Now, these days, it's kind of normal. Like, males wear earrings. You know what I mean? Males wear studs. Like, yo, shit. You know what I mean? Shit, Drake pierced his ears at 35 years old. But I'm a little bit, maybe I'm just behind on fashion sense. So the piercing of the ears, whatever. But the coloring of the nails, I don't know, maybe I'm late to this shit. I think this is a little Yachty-esque type of thing. Let me see who else has painted their nails. I think a lot of these guys who want to be like punk rockish, they do the black nail polish. I mean, YoungBoy painted his nails, right? Did he? He painted his nails and his face. But I don't think this is a cultural thing. Drake painted his nails pink. This shit is kind of confusing me. Now, I do have a slight theory about why I think he's doing this. I think Drake has plateaued. And I've been told y'all that. I told you Bad Bunny, Drake's my favorite. So me giving criticism is not hate, it's just the truth. Bad Bunny flew past Drake a long time ago. Bad Bunny's doing these big ass stadiums. Like, he just keeps getting bigger and bigger by the day. Now, keep in mind, he only started doing music or like started putting out music like in the last like 7 or 8 years. Drake been doing this like twice as long. And I think Drake has probably come to the conclusion that the only way he could get to the next level, he has to lean into this gay shit. I'm going to be honest with you. That's my personal opinion. Like I'm being honest with you. I think Drake has thought the only way I could get any bigger than I am now, I got to lean into this gay shit. Bad Bunny is tongue-kissing niggas on stage. He's getting his crotch grabbed by male dancers. He's into that shit. I think he's really into it. Drake is in hip-hop. If he go kiss a nigga, it's over for him. His catalog is done. So I think a good way of him kind of like, being on like, I think a good way for him to straddle the line in a sense, I think a good way for him to straddle the line in a sense is doing shit like this. Truth be told. I'm just keeping it a bean. Like, he can't kiss niggas. He can't do the wild gay shit. So he could do like the subtle, like, I'm moist, I'm sus. I don't think this is Drake. Just honestly, I think this is a pure career move. Not that he needs it, but I think that Drake has neglected the LGBTQ community. I wouldn't be surprised if he got a song with Lil Nas X next. You get what I mean? And I just think that this is Drake trying to capitalize off the current wave of music. The current wave of music, like we saw him when it was the TikTok wave just started. He made right foot up, left foot slide. So like he's known to capitalize off whatever the quote unquote meta is. I think the meta right now is being gay. Real talk. We got to be honest. So I'm thinking Drake obviously ain't gay, but he want to tap into the market a little bit, do a little bit sus shit. You know what I mean? Fans are going to talk about it, but the LGBTQ community going to love it. Oh my God, Drake showing out. Ain't it Pride Month or some dumb shit like that? Of course. Yo, Drake showing out for Pride Month. He don't even got to do much. He going to gain their support. You know what I mean? Probably make one of them little anthems like, yo, we love everybody. People are people. Pick your gender. Whatever your pronoun is. Something like that. And unfortunately, I have to admit it because there's no reason why I could imagine a grown man with a kid. Like, I can't believe Drake, who is the father of a very nice young boy, is showing his young, soon-to-be teenager, look at my nails. This is what you should do. Ain't no fucking way. I'm not believing that. I'm just not believing that. So I'm not believing a 37-year-old man at this point is just having a change of heart, just wanted to paint his nails. I'm just not believing that. So the only thing I could believe, which is even still far-fetched, is that he's trying to tap in with a community that, you know, not saying he's ostracized, but he's never really kind of leaned into this whole love is ambiguous and, you know what I mean, we are the world, painting our nails and rainbow flags. I think that this is Drake doing it now. Gotta be honest. What y'all saying? Hold on. Let me pull up this chat real quick. Because some people think I'm... Somebody said this take is crazy? Why would this take be crazy? Y'all don't think Drake is gay, do y'all? Like, my nigga, let me restate my point. No sane grown man reaches near 40 and says, I'm into painting my nails. None. So I don't think he's doing something to express himself. I think he's a smart, shrewd motherfucker who probably realizes that, you know, even as big as he is, a little bit of controversy might also help, but the right controversy. The controversy at this point, and I'm telling you, you get to a particular point as an artist where the only thing that could put you over the top is people possibly thinking you're gay or bisexual or you're fucking what they call fluid. I'm telling you. Bro, like, it's no way y'all tell me that Drake rapped differently for a whole decade to come now and come out. Come on, bro. Stop it. Somebody said it's the pink tape effect. Stop it, bro. Somebody says it's a gay ritual. Nah, I don't think it's a gay ritual. I think Drake sat back in the last couple months and realized two things. Bad Bunny is out streaming everybody by a mile. Why? Of course, he makes great music. Of course, the Latin community is so huge, and Spanish is one of the biggest languages in the world. But Bad Bunny is kind of Drake, but Drake on steroids. The gangsters play Bad Bunny. The pussy niggas play Bad Bunny. The emo niggas play Bad Bunny. The squares, the wannabe street niggas, the gays, the transgenders. He represents for everybody. He's all-inclusive. He's like an all-inclusive resort. You go to Bad Bunny's music, it's an all-inclusive resort. Somebody said, don't bring Bad Bunny into this. Is Drake gay or not? I think this is all started by Bad Bunny. I'm telling you. Because I think this is a career move for Drake. I think Drake looked at how Bad Bunny was tonguing niggas down on the award show and say, damn, I can't go that far. But you know what I could do? Nigga, I just fucking paint my toenails and my hands. It's a reason why he's not addressing it. And it's a reason why even Yachty's trolling about it. You know what I mean? There's no rhyme or reason why this is happening. So, I think that's what he's doing. I think also he watched Taylor Swift, who just has a completely different demographic. Like, obviously, she doesn't have to do the LGBTQ gay stuff. It's Taylor Swift. There's a million young white girls who need a hero to look up to, and it is Taylor Swift. So he's in a lane of, again, not that he needs to, because he is the greatest rapper of all time to me. And I don't think you could really get higher than that. But I think he's competing in a pop sphere where I believe, this is just my personal belief, that when Drake put even Her Loss out and CLB, Taylor Swift, who strategically was dropping her project or like versions of her project, she was trying to shit on Drake and Drake was trying to shit on her. And I think what he realized, Taylor is just a different fucking level, with all due respect. Like, Taylor and Drake is not the same level. And I think Drake is just trying to expand. I'm sorry. You gotta get the gay people. Somebody said, bro, stop defending him. He's pushing 40 with hot pink nails. What do you want me to tell y'all? I don't think he's gay. Somebody says, you're trying to rationalize fanboy and a sus nigga. I don't, this is why I get it. Y'all are looking at it like, yo, Ak, you're a huge fan of his. Okay, you're right. But I don't think he's gay. Do y'all think he's gay just because of this? You'd have to give me a little bit more proof. I don't think Drake is gay. Somebody said there's an agenda. They're trying to push it to kids. I mean, there is an agenda. Consequently, do I think Drake is pushing the agenda with these nails? Yes, which is the emasculation of black men. But I don't think he's doing it for the purpose of pushing the agenda. I think he's doing it for the purpose of pushing his career forward or to a new plateau. It is what it is. Somebody says Drake Ak being unbiased ever since Drake didn't respond to him. He did respond. He says, Ak, why can't you be real about a rapper without getting mad at him? I'm not mad at Drake. I love Drake. It's just I love the nigga music. Like, what do you want me to say about hot pink nails, my nigga? Like, nigga, I shed a tear when I first seen the shit. Nigga, I wanted this shit. Yo, let me tell you this. They did a study. They said if you like somebody really well, like if you like a girl really good, or like a lot, if you like a girl a lot, if you get around her and everybody says her breath stinks, if you like her a lot, when you get around her, you can't smell her breath stinks. Do you know what I mean? And it's because, like, I don't know, this is a lot of like science to it, but your body almost filters that shit out. Now, there's a weird analogy to make because I'm about to talk about Drake. But still, nigga, Drake's my favorite artist. I don't want to be thinking about him like I think about niggas like Yachty. No disrespect to Yachty, because I like Yachty too. But like if Yachty, no more, I don't think Yachty's gay anyway. But if Yachty was gay, I wouldn't give no fucks. I don't care. When I first seen the nails, my eyes auto-corrected the fucking pink. It corrected to, oh, this is regular nails. I had to look a few times. I'm like, oh shit, that's pink fucking nails. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So again, I don't know why he's doing this, truth be told. And I wish he didn't do it. I might even ask him. Shit. He took 3 months to answer me about some tickets. Imagine how long it would take to answer me about this. Be like, yo, Drake, what's up with this? What's up with this nail shit, man? What's going on with the nail shit, gang? But also, I try to use other I try to use other people's what do you call it again? What am I saying? Oh, I try to use other people's reason as well. Young boy, a guy who, me and him have been cool for a long time before we fell out recently. When I asked him about the painting of the nails of the face, he said, yo, this is just what I want to do. And he said, it felt like he was trying to tell me, I want to see which one of these pussy niggas going to have a problem with it. It was almost like he was like, yo, I could do anything. I just want to see who's going to try to speak out against me type shit. I don't know. So I have zero idea why Drake is doing this. I would assume that this is some homosexual shit. But I don't think he's gay. But I think this is to bait the homosexuals in, which I don't know why. I just don't get it. Nigga, I really don't get this shit, man. Somebody said this coping session is hilarious. Somebody said YB's 20, Drake is 40. Stop it. Nigga, it's worse that YB got painted nails and painted face than Drake. YB says he's a killer. Drake just says he's a lover boy. Stop it. You get what I mean? I hate how y'all niggas try to like carve out a space for all of these rappers. No. I'm confused why Drake, YB, did Uzi do it too? Uzi, Yachty, why all of them paint their... I remember, didn't X paint his nails too? I was asking X, nigga, what's up with this? Did X paint his nails? I was asking all these niggas, like, what's going on? So, yeah. I was asking all these niggas. Fuck you got going on? I'm sorry. I'm from Jamaica. I don't really know about this nail painting shit. I see everybody trying to carve Drake out in a different lane. Drake is 40. Wait, how old is Drake? He's like 36. How old is Drake? Yeah, he's 36. Bro, it's not about his age. I mean, obviously, it's kind of random that he just started doing it now. It's super random. I ain't gonna lie. It is super random. And these are like some good questions to probably ask him. Like, yo, Drake, we all love you. Like, and you got to realize these things are coming from all the way a place of love, right? Like, Drake is the greatest rapper to ever live. Like, he kicked Jay-Z to the side. All these other rappers, like, good job holding the mic. But Drake's the best. Flat out. But we do got to ask Drake some questions. Brother. I think Drake, like... Well, let me go to his Instagram. Drake pierced his ears at like 34. And start painting his nails at like 36. I don't know. Didn't he also pierce his nose or some shit? I don't know. Drake gives me the vibes of a nigga who's still sending dick pics to bitches, man. Even though he don't got to. I don't know what the fuck going on with Drake. And then also, I'm going to be honest with you too. I think Drake is probably trying to tap into a fountain of youth. In like an interesting way. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. The nail shit is fucking me up, though. Salute to Party Next Door. I wonder what KD and Drake are really good friends. I wonder what does KD think of all this fuckery? I don't know. I don't think Drake pushing an agenda. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think anything that Drake does in life is trying to maintain the status or trying to increase his status in music. He's already the greatest rapper. He's already the biggest rapper. And I don't think he's competing with rappers no more. I think he's competing with niggas like Bad Bunny. That's my point. He's competing with these niggas that don't have the restraints of hip-hop. In hip-hop, if you do 20 things, they look at you weird. Yo, he snitched. Yo, he this. Yo, he that. In these other types of, entertainment, you do whatever the fuck you want and have fun. All right. Am I trying to cope? The best rapper is Eminem? Please stop. Fuck out of here. Now, I hate when people bring up niggas like Eminem when we're talking about the greatest rapper of all time. Because if we're talking about the person who's the greatest with wordplay, I think the greatest lyricists, I give Nas that, so I don't know. The greatest with wordplay, the greatest rhymer, I think that's where Eminem kind of comes up out on top. Greatest rapper, no. Somebody says Drake wants somebody to diss him that he could bury another career. That might be true. Lil Wayne? Nah, he passed away. All right. Let me move on from this, man. A lot of shit going on, people. The news just came down. Rich Homie Quan done snitched on Thug. Holy shit, man. Now, Rich Homie Quan, you know I fuck with you, brother. But holy, we need an emergency meeting on what the fuck is this. You went from calling this man your hubby. Look, me and my hubby, Rich Homie Quan for life, you dig? You went from there to all of a sudden, I think 1090J did a whole video on it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090J, man. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Rich Homie Quan snitching. At this point, I'm not even surprised. Not only has more paperwork dropped in the YSL case, but an audio record.
Hey, before we get into this, man. Yo, Atlanta, y'all looking crazy. Y'all looking crazy. Y'all looking crazy, Atlanta. At this point, there might be 5 rappers from Atlanta that ain't tell. Everybody else done told. And by the way, this constant conversation comes up. Yo, why do fans care? Well, rappers have made it that fans care. But I'll say this. I don't necessarily care. I do care about the hypocrisy, right? Because so many people have so much energy for certain people who told, but not for everybody who told. Also, it's so hypocritical when some of the same people who have had comments about telling have told themselves. So anyway, I don't know if y'all know the story of Thug and Quan. I'm pretty sure 1090J's gonna put you up to speed, but essentially we find out they split apart because Quan was managed by a guy named Nut, Donovan Nut Thomas. And that guy had some issues with Young Thug. It kind of really reached into the streets. Quan couldn't work with Thug anymore. Later, Nut dies. Quan was really close to Nut. And, he never ever spoke on it. And by the way, he did a really good job until as of recent. By the way, if you watch my interview with him recently, I predicted, I said, this is why you kind of fell back and never spoke on shit. And he ain't never really said nothing. He just kind of laughed and kept it moving. But it always felt like he would never be cool with Thug again because of that death. Now, here's the full explanation.
Recording just dropped of none other than Rich Homie Quan spitting a whole verse to law enforcement about Young Thug.
Right. So my hand was on the spot. I saw it. We had a show together. I'm like, I'm just asking yourself. Everybody been talking about it. I'm gonna just be a man and answer myself. Right. It's real, man. There's no door has something to do with it. We just can't prove. Right. Point blank period. I ain't no rat. I ain't telling no. I'm just being real with y'all. I got how much I love Nut, man. You know what I'm saying? I got that real fuck up, bro.
While it may be hard for some to understand Rich Homie speaking a language native to the streets of Atlanta, what he's speaking on is the very murder that would cause the fall of YSL.
Let me pause real quick. So, by the way, everybody these days is trying to like sell these footage or whatever the case is. Somebody's trying to sell me this full thing. Apparently it's 2 minutes long. 2 or 3 minutes long. So, I don't know if 1090 Jake plays more of this audio, but there's 3 minutes long of it. Here's my problem with this entire thing. This isn't, from what I see, it wasn't a interrogation but with the police. Now, there's a video form of it. Let me find it on my page. And the reason why I'm making that distinction is, are we going to call people snitches just because they're talking off the record? Are you thinking that street niggas don't say shit off the record to people? If you record every conversation with a street nigga, he's going to be saying some shit like, yeah, I ain't going to lie, that nigga, yeah, he did that, but we going to get our get back on. Like, they going to say some shit. I see people are quick to label people as a snitch, but we're not even, like, there's nothing in this conversation by Rich Homie Quan that I know of that was ever used in a police investigation. Somebody says saying it on the phone is ratting. Bro, y'all gotta stop, bro. If that's the case, let me ask y'all a question then. If that's the case, did Casanova snitch on Tax then? Reportedly, after Tax shoots up the club, Cass calls this dude and Cass says, yo, son, come here now. Tax just shot up the club. Is that snitching? He think he's talking to his man. He's trying to get reinforcement, whatever the fuck he's trying to do. Is that snitching? I hate it. Like, this snitching shit just doesn't have any bounds. So if that's the case, everybody's snitching on each other. Because if you're acting like street niggas don't talk about shit, even if they're talking about it in code. If that's the case, did YNW Melly snitch on himself? When reportedly somebody reaches out to YNW Melly and says, yo, man, condolences for your loss, blah, blah, and he says, yo, I did that. Did he snitch on himself? Somebody says, yeah, it's dry snitching. I get the dry snitching shit. But my whole thing when it comes to snitching is that at what point do we just take random statements or random conversations between people that they're expecting not being recorded by other, maybe either street niggas or non-street niggas, and we're using those recorded conversations to now call somebody a snitch? This conversation with Rich Homie Quan sounds like it's a conversation when Rich Homie Quan already don't fuck with Thug or they're not fucking with each other, and he's basically talking about the death of Nut. He's like, yeah, we think that nigga Thug got something to do with it, but we can't prove it. I don't even think he's talking to law enforcement. Let me find the video because we only have the audio there. And when you only see the audio, it's expected that you're thinking, oh, he's in the fucking precinct just like spilling the beans. Let me see if I can find it. But in actuality, let me see. I gotta find it again. I'm gonna try to get the full version. By the way, which cop would have to secretly record you? Think about it. If the cops were really trying to get him to snitch, they would just have him say it at the precinct in the interrogation room where they have a fucking recorder. Why would a cop need to have his phone record and then put it down? And then that shit don't come out in court. They just leak it. Let me see if I can find it. Where the fuck? It's on my page somewhere. Tell me if y'all see it. 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 If y'all don't see it, I'm going to go on YouTube. Find that bit. Where the fuck is it? Can't find it, huh? Let me just go on here. Rich Young Thug. This would be this week. Let me see it. Okay.
He wasn't saying that line, he was scared of me saying that line, you know that? Right. So my hand was on the spot. I saw him, we had a show together. I was like, I'm just asking to get show. Everybody been talking about it. I'm gonna just be a man and answer myself. Right. Scrub, man, niggas old has something to do with it. We just can't prove it. Right. Point blank period. I ain't no rat, I ain't telling no, I'm just being real with y'all. Cause that's how much I love Nut, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was real for her, bro.
So, why did you suspect Young Thug when you went down to Miami? Because people told you, or did you have some beef with Young Thug at the time that kind of let you?
I ain't had no beef, bro. That shit was deeper than rap, man. I really feel as if that was jealous of the relationship.
I shut up.
You know what I'm saying? They were jealous of the relationship, man.
Because you guys seem to be getting along real well before that. I mean, I saw, how you guys were working together in the summer of 2014. And,
yeah, sorry, let me get some more. It's a white man, but he don't seem like a cop to me. It feels like somebody who was interviewing him. Hold on. I think the guy who he's talking to, the guy sounds so square we think it's a cop. Number one, I don't even think this is a video. This might be a re-recording, or we're listening to a recording that was played in this video. Because I don't think this is even Quan or Quan's pants, pause. Which then tells me we don't really know when this was recorded, where they were. But the questioning don't seem like a detective. I mean, it kind of do, but it kind of don't. And if it is a detective, why isn't it popped up in paperwork?
I ain't no rat, I ain't telling no, I'm just being real with y'all. Cause that's how much I love Nut, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was real for her, bro.
So, why did you suspect Young Thug when you went down to Miami? Because people told you, or did you have some beef with Young Thug at the time that kind of let you?
I ain't had no beef, bro. That shit was deeper than rap, man. I really feel as if that was jealous of the relationship.
I shut up.
Somebody said, act, bro, stop. Hold on. Somebody says, act, stop acting naive. Quan ain't sharing no shit like this with a journalist. He ain't sharing street shit with a journalist. Nigga, what? You know, every single time these rappers come and do my interviews at my studio, right? The real interview happened before we get on camera. They tell me everything. oh, yo, yeah, this nigga, he shot at him, he did this, he did that, he did this. They all tell me that. Now, when we get on camera, if I, like, sometimes I'll ask them, like, if I bring this up in an interview, you gonna talk about it? Like, nah, that's street shit. Okay. Happens all the time. Yo, these rappers like to talk. Again, maybe it is a cop, but I could definitely see it as a journalist who probably connected their own dots, and Quan just started being real about it. I don't know. My thing is, if this is a detective, why the detective recording on some sneaky shit? You don't got to record that nigga on some sneaky shit. Somebody said, you don't speak about murders in interviews. That's ratting. I'm not saying this is the interview. That's where y'all not getting what I'm saying. I'm saying it might be a documentary or something. Niggas is talking to him. This nigga, the camera might be off type shit. But somebody got their camera phone on still. So he thinking, all right, we not on camera right now. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. This is what I really think happened to Nut. I think that nigga Thug did it, but we can't prove this shit. You feel me? I'm telling you, this shit happens all the time. Yeah, once he's doing his documentary interview for Nut, he ain't gonna. Man, I might be making this up. I'm just telling you, until I see this in a police affidavit, I have to assume that this ain't the cops. Somebody said that's still ratting. Well, I'm not saying. Well, if you consider ratting, it's ratting. I don't care. I'm just saying it's fishy how this footage came out.
Because you guys seem to be getting along real well before that. I mean, I saw, how you guys were working together in the summer of 2014.
That's why I think it's not a cop. Oh, you guys seem to be getting along real well. Y'all was working together in the summer of 2014. That doesn't sound like a question a cop would care to even ask. They're not going to bring up, oh, we know y'all been doing music and getting along good. Nah, they're going to try to keep it around whatever they're investigating.
And come to Atlanta. He wasn't saying Atlanta, he was scared of me saying Atlanta.
Organization, dog.
All right. Anyway, let me keep playing the 1090 Jake video. Somebody said Rich Homie Quan is on Thug's case as a witness. A witness list kind of means nothing, right? It could mean somebody the police interviewed. It could mean people or a person that the cops feel have some information that could lead to the conviction of somebody. It doesn't mean that person is a snitch.
While it may be hard for some to understand Rich Homie speaking a language native to the streets of Atlanta, what he's speaking on is the very murder that would cause the fall of YSL.
I got one of the biggest bloods in America with me, my you did, Atlanta, Georgia.
There are shell casings up and down the street. Now, I'm told one of the men who was shot, a man in his mid-20s, is in critical condition, but that his status could change for the worse overnight.
Rich Homie Quan's former manager, Donovan Thomas, who went by the name Peanut or Big Nut, was a member of the Inglewood family Bloods. His 2015 assassination outside of an Atlanta barbershop would result in a back and forth war between Inglewood family and Sex Money Murder. The majority of the violence will be documented in the YSL indictment. Prosecutors allege Young Thug was in communications with Sex Money Murder leader Coi Leray, who's currently serving a life sentence in Georgia State Prison. Big Nut was said to have snitched against members of the gang, and prosecutors allege Young Thug orchestrated his death by renting the vehicle YSL members would later use to commit the drive-by that took Nut's life. After the hit, Thug and the alleged shooters would take a trip to Miami to lay low. Rich Homie Quan would speak with investigators explaining he never saw Thug in Atlanta after the murder. He was going...
Well, that seems like... Well, it looked like 1090 Jake is kind of co-signing that that's investigators. Hey, can we get 1090 Jake on Discord? I haven't talked to him in a minute. If anybody got a line on 1090 Jake, man, tell my boy to hop in Discord, right?
Going to confront him at a Miami show over the rumors that Thug played a part in Nut's death. Rich Homie would allege people knew Thug had something to do with it, but they couldn't prove it. He'd then say he isn't a rat and he isn't telling. He's just keeping it real with investigators. Rich Homie would also allege Thug was jealous of the relationship he had with Nut, as Thug wanted to control the Atlanta music scene and Nut was keeping Rich Homie at a distance from Thug. This wasn't all Rich Homie would speak on though. 2 pictures of the interview transcripts would make its way to News Made It. Rich Homie...
Oh, this was an interview. My bad. This into the interview, I asked Rich Homie Quan for Young Thug's phone number. Holy shit. So the full 30-minute shit gonna leak. Oh, wow.
Homie would state him and Thug frequented or resided in the same condominium leading up to Nut's death and that they were cool. But after the murder, they drifted apart. 14 minutes into the interview, Rich Homie would speak on his truck being shot up and immediately calling Young Thug, alleging his people were behind it. He'd then speak on his father's barber shop being shot up and knowing whoever did it had something to do with Nut's death. 4 months before Nut was killed, a gunman would open fire inside of a barber shop, striking Rich Homie's father 4 times. The barber shop had just been shot up a month prior to this incident. Investigators believe the attack stemmed from Rich Homie beefing with local rappers, but at the time, Rich Homie Quan denied the rumors. Now speaking with investigators, when asked why his father would be targeted, Rich Homie explained at the time, him and Thug were doing shows together, but he was getting the most money. They wanted his dad out of the picture to further control Rich Homie's management, and they knew his dad was at the barbershop 24/7. He had no proof Thug was behind the shooting, but he did bring up an argument his dad had with Birdman. His father wouldn't share the details on what was said, but would later tell him, "We're gonna fall back from them." 22 minutes into the interview, Rich Homie was asked why he wouldn't sign with Birdman, and he explained other artists are constantly complaining about their financial situation. He felt he'd make more money on his own and then later sign. Rich Homie would say that after Nut was killed, he didn't contact Thug and Thug didn't contact him. Thug would move out of the condo about 2 weeks after the murder.
Okay, so this is something I've been hearing a long time. I've been hearing this a long time. So apparently, a lot of people put Birdman into the situation as well. And salute to Stunner, and this is all alleged, but this is what I've heard some individuals who seem familiar with the Atlanta area say. They said a lot of this shit kind of got started when Birdman comes to Atlanta and Birdman's trying to bring some blood shit there. Like he on that blood, like you know him and Young Thug was always on that, all that type of shit, right? And that's how they wanted to run everything, but there were a few people standing in the way. He wanted to get these 2 guys in under Rich Gang, but Rich Homie Quan was being managed by Donovan Nut Thomas. So that becomes a problem. You get what I mean? Young Thug is fully on board, this and third, but Quan shit is getting slow. There's other issues that kind of spiraled into it. That's when the whole thing happened with Nut. Also, which they connected, because from what I'm hearing is that police had like a long-ass investigation on Thug and Birdman for the longest, trying to get them in maybe some conspiracy, because if you don't also remember the shooting on Lil Wayne, or at Lil Wayne, right? That was in Atlanta, right? That shooting done by Pee Wee Roscoe or whatever. After he does the shooting, allegedly, the 2 people he calls right after the shots are done, right after he shot the bus, is Birdman and Thug. And apparently there's a kind of a transcript to that call a little bit, where supposedly, like, you know what I mean, there's nothing directly said there, but it kind of almost like a, all right, yeah, you handle that, whatever. But apparently, police were very interested in how this new presence of all this extra blood shit popping up, not that it wasn't there in Atlanta before, but they start seeing the music industry and musicians start moving on some gangster blah blah blah. And from what I hear, they were investigating Birdman for quite a long time. Now, clearly he dodged all indictment or even arrest. And by the way, even in the P. Roscoe case, he's listed as a possible collaborator or person of interest, but he never gets arrested. But you get to realize, going even further back to this nut situation, that's also Birdman kind of comes into that as well, which if you start putting two and two together, you might get four, okay?
And when asked why Thug called him bitch Homie Quan 2 months after Nut's death, he didn't have an answer. Providing the
1090's on Discord? Hold on. I'm on Discord. My boy at? Okay. Where's Jake at? If Jake is here, just move him into my chat. Okay.
Investigator with Young Thug's phone numbers. The investigator asked if Thug ever made any threatening messages to him, but Rich Homie would state he's smarter than that. Roughly 30 minutes into the interview, the paperwork would be cut off. So realistically, we don't know how long Rich Homie sat down with investigators, but we do know he's on the YSL witness list. This leaves the possibility that Rich Homie would be called in to testify against Thug, as he'd have to recite everything said in the interview in front of Young Thug. So did Rich Homie Quan snitch? Absolutely. He's alleging Thug was behind the murder of Nut, the shooting of his father, and the shooting of his truck. Rich Homie would say he's keeping it real with investigators, and regardless of whether or not he portrayed a street lifestyle and abides by the street code, this is another major loss for the city of Atlanta, as another Atlanta rapper has cooperated.
Ironically, when Young Thug gets locked up and the whole YSL gets locked up, I hear a lot of mumblings and talk from Atlanta that Quan is back. And I guess what you have to take away from knowing everything we know now is that after he fell out with Young Thug and after Nut died, essentially, it's not that Rich Homie Quan necessarily fell off, is that Young Thug owned Atlanta, and because he ain't fucking with Rich Homie Quan couldn't last in the position he was in for too long. So when Thug gets locked up, I hear a bunch of street niggas start backing Quan because people always thought he was one of the most talented. It's just that Thug had the streets. So when Thug off the streets, I had many people calling from Atlanta saying, yo, Quan is coming back. And I'm like, why y'all are telling me this in 2022? Like, they're like, nah, this is Quan's time now. You know what I mean? Now, has it materialized? I wouldn't say all the way yet, but he definitely has more of a presence now than in the last couple of years when YSL was definitely out here. So
now this is bad. And from what I heard from a source in Atlanta, the DA is trying to find out who's leaking all this. And they're trying to put charges on people for leaking this information. Because stuff like this will make a witness not want to cooperate. And if a witness is like, hey, I just got exposed by so-and-so and they just released all this stuff that y'all said wasn't going to get released, I don't want nothing to do with this, I don't want to testify, the courts can then charge that person with tampering with the witness. You just affected the case by fucking up a witness testimony. So this is getting deep. They're trying to find out who exposed YSL Woody. I guarantee you they're trying to find out who just released the audio to Rich Homie Quan. I feel that a lot of people are going to have different opinions in this situation. Does Rich Homie Quan abide by the street code? I never heard of him having a gang affiliation. I don't really remember him talking about shooting people, this, that, and the third. He's saying a close friend of his was killed. He's willing to tell investigators everything he knows. He's saying his father was targeted and shot, and he himself was targeted and shot at. And goddamn, it's just like, who else is gonna tell? Who else already told and we don't know about it? I mean, they got mad names on the witness list. Even Lil Wayne and YFN Lucci. And Lucci just denied the deal they were trying to give him in his RICO case. So I can't imagine what they have that would make him a witness in this case. But in my opinion, just from what I read, since we don't know how long this interrogation actually was, we just know it was about 30 minutes, he did bad. He definitely did bad. Definitely didn't have to say all that, but made the decision to do so. I haven't heard a response from him after everything came out on the internet. I know that the night this video is being recorded, he's supposed to be performing at the same show as Boosie and Webby, and I don't know if there's gonna be any conflict.
Nah, Boosie and Webby don't give a fuck about this. All right, so this supposedly is the paperwork. Obviously, it's taken by like a iPhone 10. But apparently this is a copy or a picture of the transcript, or pretty much a summary of what he told investigators, which is Rich Homie Quan. Let's see if we can read some of them. So I believe that the two crimes were Rich Homie Quan stated that he believed. This is funny too. They type Rich Homie Quan right here by putting RHQ, which is a common, like, you know, when they're trying to use an abbreviation for his name, that's common in hip hop. But why would a cop use RHQ? Why wouldn't they use his real name? Anyway, RHQ next stated that he believed that the September 29th shooting of his father inside the barbershop was also connected to the murder of Donovan Thomas. I asked Rich Homie Quan why Young Thug would have targeted his father. He says, because at the time we was doing all the shows together. I was getting the most money, though, and they wanted my dad out the picture because, you know, everybody want the management. They know I'm not going nowhere without my dad, and they know he at the barbershop 24/7 every day. They said they had no proof of the allegations, though, and about 21 minutes into the interview, he mentioned that Birdman and his father got into an argument about what he didn't know. Rich Homie Quan explained that after this argument, his father told him, come on, we're going to fall back from them. Rich Homie Quan opined that his theory regarding the shooting of his father just made sense. Take my dad out the picture, man. You can get me to sign with whoever you want to sign. 22 minutes into the interview, I asked Rich Homie Quan why he didn't want to sign with Birdman. He explained that other artists signed to the label consistently complained about their financial situations as it related to contracts with said label. He said he believed that he stood to make more money on his own than he would with Cash Money Records. He stated while he didn't contact Young Thug after the murder, Young Thug did not contact him. He said that Young Thug moved out of the Sky House condominiums probably 2 weeks after, and he said he never saw Thug at Sky House after Nut got murdered. He asked Rich Homie Quan about, is that tonight, Jake? No. Did tonight Jake come here or not?
Nah, he ain't come in, no. I just hit him on there.
Okay. Let me see. Rich Homie Quan. 25 minutes into the interview, he asked Rich Homie Quan for Young Thug's phone number. He provided him with, he gave him the phone number. The same number I had previously identified belonged to Thug. He next provided me with that number, the same being unknown to me at the time. I asked him if the numbers were those he utilized to connect directly with Thug rather than his manager, Amina Diop. Oh, shit. I know Amina Diop. She's some bigwig in the music industry. I think she might be with QC. Amina Diop. Oh, she's at Republic Records. Okay. Diop. Hold on. Rich Homie Quan told me that the numbers he provided for Thug were direct contact. He said we asked if Thug ever texted me a threatening message, which he responded, no. He's smarter than that. He further said that if Thug had a problem with Nut, he would not say it around Rich Homie Quan because he knew that Nut was Rich Homie Quan's dog. Rich Homie Quan said that if Nut never told him about a quarrel with Thug, but advised him to separate from them, he didn't know why Nut thought it was so prudent for him to disassociate himself from Birdman and Young Thug. But he said that he was getting a bad vibe somewhere. Rich Homie Quan said that Birdman was in contact with his father more than Nut with respect to the Cash Money Records courtship of Rich Homie Quan. Okay. And I guess this was the first page. At about 13:20 into the interview, Rich Homie Quan says, straight up, man, niggas know Thug has something to do with it. We just can't prove it, point blank, period. I asked Rich Homie why he suspected Thug. He explained there was no active beef with him and Thug, but the shit was deeper than rap, man. I feel like they was jealous of the relationship me and Nut was building. I mentioned the media coverage of both him and Young Thug during the summer of 2014 appeared to depict an amicable and prosperous relationship between the two. To this, Rich Homie Quan remarked, yeah, we were. Look. Listen, man. Everything about it, like, yeah, know what I'm saying? I'm cool with Thug. I don't have nothing against him. It's just that type of situation where I feel betrayed. It was betrayal. 14 minutes, he says, Rich Homie Quan got more agitated as he recalled Young Thug's demeanor in a Miami nightclub following Donovan Nuts Thomas' death. In the midst, he interjected, the night my truck got shot up, I called Thug like, man, I don't know what happened, whatever, or what y'all got going on, but my truck ended up getting hit, you feel me? One of y'all niggas shot at my truck, straight up. But I ain't hear nothing from nobody. You know what, whatever, for the foregoing rant, I wanted to ask Rich Homie Quan, why did you immediately think to call Young Thug? And before I could ask the question, he interjected like, what the fuck? You feel me? I don't know. Boy, these niggas don't want to see us together. That's why, blah, blah. I didn't get a call. Da, da, da. Okay. All right, whatever. It's not like it's cooperation, people, but
Yeah, it hit different when another Atlanta rapper snitching.
if we forgiven Gunna, I'm forgiving him.
Yeah, Rich Homie Quan wasn't a street nigga, so definitely
I feel like he used to rap some street shit though.
Yeah, but is he a street nigga? You think he qualifies as a street nigga?
Somebody said fake paperwork. Somebody said, why you calling the nigga you think shot at you asking why did you shoot at me? Swift Zoe Gaming, like, that's a great question, but I think that question is answered by this. It looks like Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan had this weird relationship where it's like you cool with another nigga, but the people you really cool with or you roll with beefing with his niggas. But y'all still keeping it cool type shit, and y'all kind of leaving each other out of the beef. So that's the reason why he's calling him like, yo, some shit just happened. Like, bro, that ain't y'all, right? Like, you know what I mean? So he's kind of unsure, but it don't feel like they've ever kind of really disrespected each other in text message or start beefing. So I think that's why that whole relationship manifests like how it did.
I ain't gonna lie, it look and sound like at the time niggas probably needed Rich Homie Quan for like the sauce and the music, but niggas always looked at him like food. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be
again,
honest.
a lot of those songs came from Rich Homie Quan having like the hook and shit already planned out. It's like, okay, if this nigga got the sauce for the music, we can't, you know what I'm saying? But that nigga pussy anyway. So it's like we gonna do it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sound crazy if both of your people still told you not to fuck with a nigga, you kind of like still lingering, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. What this whole situation kind of tells me, Young Thug is fucking screwed. Yo, you could tell the cops have heard this nigga's name connected to mad shootings, connected to mad murders, and bro, this is their time of locking him up. And I think that they're not, nigga, they're gonna throw everything at him, nigga, to hopefully get something to stick, because they really believe that he really was organizing niggas getting shot at, niggas' houses getting shot up, people getting shot in barbershops, people getting killed. And at the end of the day, we love Young Thug, but let's be honest, man. If Young Thug was wasting his days and talents orchestrating all this fuckery, trying to get people killed because he was trying to run a music scene, brother,
he's a fucking fool.
It looked
like
I
ain't gonna lie, it's crazy. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Chat. If all these things are true, I think Young Thug is at the only place that's suitable for him. If these things are true, like, we just gotta be honest. we gotta be honest. Now, I don't know these things to be true, but if every Atlanta rapper is snitching on him, like, all this King Slime shit sound cool, but brother, you look like you wanted to be a bigger gangster than you wanted to be a musician. Nigga, you're ordering all type of niggas murders, niggas fathers getting shot, if these things are true. Now, again, these things look like they've been carrying this investigation on for a while, and every nigga they talked to just kept saying, Thug is doing this, Thug is doing this. Thug is the guy. Thug is the guy who's setting up the killings. Thug is the guy who ordered for this to be shot. I'm sorry to tell y'all, man. This is just tough for me to just blindly ride the they're just making it up off his music.
You feel like that's why the district attorney going so hard?
Yeah, here's the point, and I state my point. With all due respect to Thug, if Thug had, according to what the police is saying, over 10 niggas ordered to be killed, that nigga deserved to be in jail. Let's keep it on that. Like, we got to be honest. Like, again, we love his music, but he could release music while he locked up. Like, we got to keep it a bean. We can't just keep blindly saying niggas should get free. Like,
yo, this nigga is nuts.
No, it's not being nuts. It's being sane. Like, if you are a famous serial murderer, we can't just be like, I know y'all laughing because, like, it seems so crazy to say.
No, because you saying facts, it's just crazy. You know that shit just sound crazy when you say it out loud. Like,
why does it sound crazy?
It makes it hard to feel sorry for niggas though.
If Young Thug had 5 niggas killed in Atlanta, why are we saying free Thug?
Didn't he call the jail and told niggas to kill a nigga in jail?
Then he called the jail and said, "Oh, we finally got Lucci. Stab him up next." What? I'm just saying,
is that self snitching?
Well, I don't.
Hey, let's act like 6ix9ine didn't do the same thing.
Yeah, and 6ix9ine deserves jail too.
Oh,
he does, but he snitched, nigga.
Hey, well, shit, he lucked out and be able to snitch. What I'm trying to say is that, yo, at what point do us fans, like, we all seem to be invested in the snitching shit, but let's be honest, I don't know if the fans are really thinking they're street niggas. You're not street niggas, okay? Like, you're living vicariously through these rappers. I understand being invested into is somebody snitching out because it makes them more validated in what they're saying, or they practicing what they preach, or there's a fraud. I get that. But let's be honest. Do y'all like, and even I bring Von up. We love Von. But if Von literally, like, do you feel that bad for Von? Like, with all due respect, we love Von. Like, obviously we wish he didn't die. But if the nigga clapped like 10 people, like, brother, at what point you were going to be like, yo, my nigga. No?
No, I feel you, man. Hey.
Or we're going to live in the music delusion to say this nigga's music is so good, we don't care how many people he killed.
Wait, so Ack, are you saying that the person matters, not just the music? The person, the actual individual matters too.
Yes. Like for example, I'm covering this YNW Melly case. Man, I love me some Melly. But man, I'm a little bit in the delusion and denial phase of saying, I hope this nigga ain't do it. Because if he did do it, it's hard for me to say, free the guy who shot his 2 friends while they were taking a nap. Like, come on, bro. Like, that doesn't sound crazy, y'all? Just tell me if I'm sounding wild.
Yo, it's nice to have rappers that actually live the shit they rap about, bro.
Nigga, it's stupid. It's stupid. I can't agree with that, bro. I think it's fucking dumb, bro.
Yeah,
it's insanity.
Wait. No. So, don't clock it, right? Or don't clock out. So, when you hear about like the thug situation, and the more I'm listening to it, it sound like, bro, you literally had a nigga who was, you had YSL Woody saying, bro, I don't know why this guy who's so rich and famous is so obsessed with violence and murder. Bro, that's a problem. You know what I mean? It's like, I get it, but we're not trying to hype up the biggest serial killers in music. Like, that's not, especially if you're continuing crime. Like, of course I know, listen, most rappers probably did some dirt in the street. But if you on and you still out here, especially you're ordering people's murders because y'all have a music or y'all fighting for, you know, real estate in the music business, and you think if you get one nigga out the way, you'll be more successful.
All right, look, I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. Me personally, I don't believe in, like, you know, I feel like these niggas are pieces of shit. However, we glorify this shit in hip hop, bro. So it's kind of like, if they win, they win. You know what I mean?
Okay. And this is why, you know, again, you can call Rich Homie Quan a snitch or whatever he is. Well, what about the victims, though? So let's think about this. I never heard about Young Thug stuff getting shot up. I never heard about him getting shot. He allegedly made all these calls, but he's surviving. He good. Even if he locked up, he's still straight. There's people dead. There's people with families that died. What about them? We don't care about them?
I'm not going to say we don't care about them, but
they can't make a hot song, so we don't care.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Like, and I'm saying if they shit would have been fired, then they could have had the fans and niggas that supported them. You feel me?
Hey.
And it's sad to say, but it's true.
Hey, all I'm just saying, with all due respect, the more I hear about this Thug situation, Thug just don't seem like the greatest individual, bro. This nigga
none of these niggas do act.
Yeah, but this nigga seemed like he was on some real mafia timing. Like, he was like, all right, clap him today. Like, he was treating life and death like it was nothing. Now, again, maybe this is all trumped up because maybe the police is leaking all this, so that obviously they're not going to leak the stuff that show him as, you know, him having empathy and him being sympathetic and him being a good guy and helping people out. They're not going to leak stuff like that. But all these things I'm like, God damn, Rich Homie Quan was fucking scared shitless. Rich Homie Quan basically in an interview shaking like a stripper in church on Sunday morning, basically saying, yo, he shot my father, he shot my friend, he shot my car. Yo, like, nigga, the way Rich Homie Quan talking to this detective, it sounds like he trying to tell the detective, nigga, lock me up that he can't shoot me. I'm serious. Nigga, he told my Young Thug, like, yo, this nigga is the villains of villains.
Yeah, shooting a nigga.
Hey, he better go ahead. Hey, Gunna better get that feature from Rich Homie Quan.
Yo, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, that might be fire.
Yo,
this interview sound like that Rich Homie Quan voluntarily went to the police precinct and said, lock me in here, that I could stay away from King Slime. Okay? What in the fuck is this?
Hey, you know Slime Demix ain't gonna appreciate you talking like that.
Slime Demix dead.
Yo,
it is. Yo, Turbo 8400. You're right. Yo, Young Thug is moving like El Mencho.
You know what's bad too? all of Atlanta, they can't even say nothing because the whole time he was wearing dresses and shit, they was like, nah, he really about it. Nah, he's really about it. He's really about it. Like
that nigga show he really about it.
Yeah, like niggas can't even go back and be like, no, he was a good person. No, all y'all was saying he be in a dress, but that nigga would shoot your ass.
So
that's what they were telling us.
So this is my takeaway from this Thug situation. I think Thug is gonna get the Melly treatment. Now, not necessarily with like death penalty or life in prison, but this is the word I've heard about Melly from a lot of people who are from Broward County. They said Melly was wanted by the police on other shootings and other crimes that they could never prove it was him. They never had enough. Now, this is the first one they got, and they literally got him, like, they got him in the crosshairs. And they're trying to pile everything on it to make sure this nigga never gets out. And it's really law enforcement, from what I'm hearing, they said law enforcement has had it in for him because they felt he's evaded mad other investigations that they could never prove. You know what I mean? So they're like, yo, we could never lock this nigga up over the last couple of years. We finally got him, bury him. I think that's what's going on in Atlanta with Thug. If we're hearing Young Thug's name in so many fucking police investigations, they're talking to so many different people, I think they, at some point, and they were probably presenting these cases to the prosecutor over and over again, to say, yo, listen, whenever we finally get a big case on this nigga, let's bury this nigga, man. And I think that's what they're doing now. They're trying to bury him. Somebody says Melly's going to beat it. I don't know about that.
I was about to say, bro.
I don't know about that. You know, you guys keep saying the same simple things. I keep telling y'all, I've told y'all a million times, we went through this with the whole case for Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. A jury wants a actual answer. They want something to make sense. They're not going to walk out of a courtroom just as confused as they were walking in. And I think with this Melly case, I know that the defense hasn't gone yet. Really, it's just the prosecutor who has made their case. Because the defense hasn't gone yet, we don't know what alternate theory they're going to try to suggest, but they want something to believe in. And right now, even if you're saying, well, they can't prove Melly was there, well, they saw him get in the car. Like, again, the jury is people, not robots. It's people. You could say all these other things. You know what the eye is going to tell those motherfuckers? Bro, you got in the car and 2 people died. Nigga, we don't care when you say you got out. If you don't have a reason for getting out, if you don't have somebody showing up in court saying you got out, if you don't have, like, some fucking answer for us, nigga, you probably did do it. That's just how jurors are going to look at the situation, whether you like it or not. They reconstructed the shots. Yeah, they brought the jury on a field trip to go look at the dried up blood from 5 years ago.
Wait, what?
Yes, the jury went to go look at the car that the guys were shot in, which still has some blood splatter, still has like fucking like whatever, like, you know, that splashed out of these guys because they got shot close range, like just fucking sitting there. And if it wasn't collected in evidence, that has bullet holes going, like, yes.
Nah, that's crazy.
So you think a jury about to go look at all that and be like,
he's innocent.
Again, remember, most juries or most jurors, they want to leave the case thinking some version of the story happened. Oh, Melly ain't do it, but it was somebody else who did it. Right now, all they're getting is traumatized by the evidence of, yo, this is a brutal, nasty crime scene. Whoever who did this shit was a sick fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. Bruh. You made a song about, come on, gang. The song, and you smiling in court, gang. Come on, man. There's a lot of stuff that don't look right.
Well, apparently that Murder on My Mind song wasn't about that.
Bruh, this
hey,
we gotta Come on, man.
Kyrie, we know that Melly didn't need none of this stuff. He needs a evaluation, like a psych evaluation.
That's my next question.
He
how
has
long before he
mental
claims
illness.
insanity, you think?
Yo, let me tell you this. All this Melly versus Melvin shit sounds great on an album. If he even tries to do the insanity thing, he was very sane. You know what they're gonna say? You are not insane when you deliberately created a plan to cover up the murder. You're not insane. You didn't have a moment of insanity. Like, number one, they're gonna say he's clearly fit to stand trial. So that's the first one they're not knocking out. Sometimes they'll be like, hey, this person's not fit to stand trial, right? This guy's just crazy. He can't even focus in court. This guy's talking to himself. He got all type of shit. Clearly, Melly's fit to stand trial, right? Second of all, Melly's not fit to stand trial. The guy is sitting there literally laughing and talking and taking notes the entire time. How is he not fit to stand trial?
The nigga be talking to himself though, smiling at himself and all that, making crazy faces. And
what does that got to do with
no. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm just asking how soon you think he gonna claim. You know he gonna claim it, bro.
No, he
gonna
try. He can't. And I'm pretty sure that was a possibility of the defense. They had to talk about it before. Because they were going to have to say to Melly, hey, Melly, we could try to get you off on this. But also, let's roll it back a little bit, too. Please. Let's roll it back.
Yeah.
It sounds good to say, plead insanity. Let's not forget, use Eric Holder from the Nipsey Hussle case. When he killed Nipsey, he turned himself into a mental institution. He was also previously checked in within the last 60 days. So he was trying to use that. He knew he's caught, whatever. People houses getting shot up. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna turn myself in. He turns himself into the mental institution. Does that play in court? He tried to do it. They say he's fit enough to stand trial.
And he still got 60
No,
years.
but the difference is that, there's a murder weapon. We seen who did it. Everybody know. It's a difference. Ain't no murder weapon. You can't prove
if
Melly
he
was
pleads
there
insanity,
or not.
he gotta admit to the murder.
But if you're pleading insanity, you're basically saying you did it.
Yeah. So
he's still gonna get a death penalty, bro, if he do that.
Again, his actions after the murder show nothing of someone who's mentally insane, but show someone who's a evil, maniacal person who is a cold-blooded murderer who is trying to get away with it.
Ooh, maniacal, good word right there. That's a good word.
So he's carefully saying, hey, listen, let's stage this drive-by. Let's do this, let's do that. And let's do this whole thing. And then, they didn't even get to this part. I mean, I don't think, say him going to the funeral, right? Remember that video of him going to the funeral, laughing, this and third? That doesn't go into say he's criminally insane. That goes into showing that he's fucking evil. You know what I mean? The father saying, he dressed the dude for the funeral. This nigga's evil.
Hey, man, that shit crazy, man. It's hard to feel sorry for a nigga who, if my man's got killed and niggas trying to put it on me, in no way, shape, or form do I have any type of funny bone in my body in court. I'm still tight.
Yeah.
I'm tight. My man's gone, and y'all trying to say I did it. That's crazy. I'll be in there sick. But wait, real quick, back to Thug. You think Thug might have given up on getting out after the tapes came out? Because I feel like once those tapes, isn't that intimidating a witness as well?
What?
The recordings from the conversations to the other rappers, isn't that intimidating a witness?
I think it could be seen as that, but he never said his name. I think that's why the song never came out. But I do believe that, I think what Young Thug is doing right now is just moving the goalposts. I think.
What you mean?
In what way?
I think Young Thug is not taking accountability for why he's where he's at.
Oh yeah.
You mean being a street nigga? Oh, yeah.
He's not there because of Gunna. You know what I mean? He's not. He's there because of him.
But that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying when I listened to Gunna album. That's what I was getting a vibe. Listening to Gunna album, he was literally saying Like, he didn't ask to be involved in none of that shit, bro. That's literally what I got from his album, bro.
Yeah. No.
I mean, you can say a lot from that album. I ain't gonna lie. It's a great album though, but again, I think Gunna was remorseful in the fact of his part in it. But at the same time, he, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I don't think he wanted to be a part of it, knew he was a part of it, knew what he was getting into, for real.
Yeah. No, this is most likely. If you ask me, man, the mountains of evidence is compounded against Young Thug. And it's kind of interesting, though, because he has the RICO charge, but he doesn't have the charge for murder. And even though, yes, that's a conspiracy to commit murder, I'm surprised they just haven't charged Young Thug with the murder of Donovan Nut Thomas. Now, granted, because that's the central case to this RICO case, if that's subsequently proved against the guys who they claim pulled the trigger, they're giving Young Thug as much as they could give him within what they charged him, because they're calling him the kingpin who's orchestrated all this. But still, through all of these people who have pointed at Thug, the prosecutors still don't seem strong enough, like they got enough evidence that Young Thug did it. Because they didn't charge him.
What's the percent you think is possible for him to get off?
0%. I think it's 0%. 0%.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I live up north, and the shit I was hearing from down south about Thug and all the shit that niggas got going on, I thought the nigga was cooked from day one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's 0%, and I think it's one of those situations. I think Young Thug probably has realized that he was tweaking and wilding so much that, you know, shit. They give that nigga 10, you gotta eat it, man. It is what it is.
You think he only gonna get 10? How much time do you personally think that he's gonna get if he do get time?
Well, I think that they're gonna look towards giving him 20, but I could definitely see him getting 15 or closer to 10, because I think while the shooters in this case, some of them already serving life. I don't think they could really pinpoint Young Thug as the person who killed anybody. And even these people who are going to testify, I don't think all of the shooters or the people who are directly involved in all the crimes, they're still with Thug. So it's not like those guys ain't flipped. Woody not one of the killers. You know what I mean? Like, they needed one of the main killers to be like, nah, Thug told us to do that. Thug paid us. Thug ran to the car. Not one of them is saying that. But that still don't mean he's beating the case. That just means that he's gonna get found guilty of conspiracy, of this gang conspiracy charge, and that's gonna be the thing that gets him around, or gets him up to like 20.
Yo, you see Rich Homie Quan on a witness list. You think he gonna take the stand?
Nah. It's gonna be ghost town when it comes to trial. It's gonna be ghost town. Nobody's testifying.
You don't think so? Like, none of the witnesses?
No. Why would you testify?
Is Lucci a witness?
Yeah, he a witness, but I don't think he gonna testify though. I don't think Lucci.
If they get a nigga some less time, he might. They take that nigga.
Lucci's not testifying.
Hey, if they let that nigga get out a free car to jail, he might do it.
Nah.
Niggas be loyal to the streets, bro. Nigga ain't gonna tell,
okay.
Bro.
So here are the witness lists, supposedly. But his witness list has a lot of people in it. Like, just a lot of people. They got Rich Homie Quan on it. Random people here. I don't even know some of these motherfuckers right here. Again, I could imagine certain people, like family members and maybe affected people, will testify. I can't imagine Rich Homie Quan testifying.
Is that just because like he got the money to pay for lawyers, or you don't think like he was snitch in general?
Well, you got to realize these are guys with money, right? So it's like, it's even in the case versus YNW Melly. Like, there ain't nobody telling on him.
But let's think about it, right? Like, niggas didn't they shoot Rich Homie Quan pops and shoot up his barbershop?
Yeah, but Rich Homie Quan wouldn't be good in Atlanta if he told. So why would you tell?
But he already did with that statement in the
Yeah,
video.
and I'm pretty sure.
I ain't gonna hold you. One of the chat niggas is from Atlanta, and he said the streets is fucking with Rich Homie. He ain't snitch, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Rich Homie I think Rich Homie Quan is gonna like walk this back, kind of explain it however he explained it. He never gonna take the stand.
Yeah, and hey, think about this: the snitching don't matter, bro. I was in Atlanta this weekend taking care of some business. Man, we went to the club. They was playing that "Fuck You Mean" by Gunna, and the club's going crazy.
yo, you did call me when you was out there.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I absolutely believe that these guys are not going to be none of them are taking a stand. Like everybody's gonna go ghost. Like the trial ain't starting until 2024 anyway. Niggas go ghost around that time. Like you gotta remember, before you even get to trial or you take the stand, you gotta get deposed, right? So the prosecutor and the defense, usually if the prosecutor got you on their witness list, the defense needs to have an opportunity to have a deposition with you, which means they need to be prepared on what you might be saying, right? So they get to have a deposition with you. Why the fuck would Rich Homie Quan do all that? Let me see if I can find the full witness list. Rich YSL witness list.
It's crazy when you see like how it'd be a whole family of witness. Like you see 3 names. That's crazy.
Yeah, like let me see.
I saw 3 Lewises on there. 3
Yeah,
Montgomerys.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Like again, most of those people ain't showing up. Most of those people. Look, and they say Young Thug and Gunna. Wait, what? They say Young Thug and Gunna have been added as witnesses. Also, Lil Baby. Look. Additional, the state has they said this is in the YFN RICO. They said the state wants to call Lil Baby, Dominique, Lil Baby Jones, Jeffrey Young Thug Williams, and these other names for the YFN. Baby's not going in court.
Yeah, it hit different when they want Lil Baby in court.
Nah, you're not going in court. Like, so they're gonna avoid this. Again, it's usually just regular civilians, like people who can't really fight it. Like, look in the Melly case. That lady who allegedly was getting paid off, they locked her up before she like started to cooperate, and even then, she was basically cooperating for the defense. She said she didn't remember shit. So we'll see what happens, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I definitely think Thug is cooked. I think he's cooked. I think, we're gonna see him 10 years later.
Damn, bro, that shit crazy. Casanova 20. Thug, this shit crazy.
Casanova got 15.
Yeah, 15. This shit is nuts, bro.
I think Casanova got a sweet deal. 15? And
15 is a long time,
bro,
though.
he said he'd been to jail like 20 times.
That's his decent. Yo, that is crazy.
Also, remember, Shotty got 15. Even though Shotty was shooting niggas. But, yeah, Shotty got 15. Remember, he said he was on his last strike, and he got 15 as well. And I think the only reason why he got 15 instead of 25 was because he denounced Casanova. He denounced this whole, he denounced the gang. He said, yo, I ain't with that gang shit no more, man. His wife posted this. She said, I love you, baby. We gonna walk that shit down. This is his wife.
That's loyal, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
She also had posted a few things. Let me see if I can find it. Casanova. She also posted a picture of the buck 50. She showed some photos. This is Casanova in jail, and she says, now that he's being sentenced, let me address this. I said they saying you got a buck 50, baby. He video called me and said they must be talking about that buck 50 you put on my commissary. She says that boy look good. Furthermore, this is supposedly the scar from the cut. Look like it's pretty small in nature compared to what we heard about. And she
Yeah.
says, "This the $150 I'll speak of. LOL. I hate to bring you bad news."
Yeah, they definitely exaggerated that shit.
Yeah, no, of course, but
It probably looked crazy when it happened, though. He probably gushing.
yeah, well, he got 15 years. 15 years. He'll be good. He's been locked up.
Fuck is you talking about? Yo, Ag, you was nuts.
You say he'd be healed up at 15 for sure.
No, bro. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying, my nigga. The regular civilian gets 25. Bro,
That's a fact.
Bro, he got 15 years. Bro, they claim he was the leader of the fucking gang. He got 15 years. He's already been in like about 2 or 3. It's a federal case, so you got to do 85%. 85% of that, let's call that 12, right? He's been in like 2-3 years already. He got 9 more years, right? He gonna get out 2032. Bro, again, like, but these things got found guilty. It's not like I'm just putting him in jail for no reason. Like, these things got found guilty. They gotta do some time. Now, Taxstone got fucked.
Damn, free tax.
They gave that nigga 35.
Yeah, free tax on, man. That shit broke my heart.
Just to clarify on what I'm saying, because for some of the people who might misconstrue, I'm only saying 15 he be alright because that is the lowest of. I didn't even think 15 was possible for him. I thought at minimum he would get 20. So 15, all the letters he sent to the judge, all of the things he said, and even said, "Hey, listen, I'm not a bad guy. I don't want to be in this gang anymore. I quit being in the gang." That helped him get 15. This is a heavy fucking charge.
What he was charged with, eh?
Bro, it's a federal RICO charge, which accused him of sponsoring shootouts, throwing up gang signs while niggas getting shot in front of the club, selling drugs. Apparently there were, like, throughout the RICO case, there were deaths. Also, they're saying that he was funding the gang directly. He used to call up the Godfathers, put money on their books, show up to events just to keep his name clean. He was getting protection by them. There was fights and shootings that happened. Come on. This is a federal RICO case. It's only state like RICO niggas get out in like 4 or 5 years. All right. Let me see. Okay, chat. Wait, what time is it? I swear I said I was going to be streaming too long. And here I am. Fucking 2 hours later. Jesus Christ. Okay.
No, real quick, what's the second week sales?
For who?
For Thug. I need a comparison. We couldn't find it earlier. We was in the Discord looking for it. We couldn't find it. Can you help us out?
I'll pull it up in a second. But chat. Hey, I hate to do this, but I got to do it again, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Nicki Minaj, we got to get you your rocking chair for Christmas. You are doing too much. Nicki, we love you, baby. But you need your rocking chair. You need your rocking chair and some prune juice. That's it. That's all you need. Because from what we're figuring out, man, the hate in your heart knows no bounds. Now, Nicki Minaj, let me tell you this. You are the best female rapper to have ever lived. I've given you that accolade. You deserve it. You are certainly a queen. No one will ever take that away from you. But you got to let the younger girls and you got to let these other people have their moment. You get what I mean? Someone highlighting their own accolades don't mean that they're downplaying you. And I don't know if it's narcissism or just not being, aware that music doesn't start and stop with you. Every single time I look up, it's Nicki hating on another chick, bro. It's kind of disgusting. So let me get to it if I could even find it. Let me see. Okay. So the list came out, people. A list came out of the top 50 most streamed albums on Spotify ever. Stream hip hop albums. If you don't know the list, number 1 is XXXTentacion ? Album, then Drake, then Views, Juice WRLD Goodbye Good Riddance, Astro World, 17 by X, Pop Smoke, which I was a little surprised by that. Damn, More Life, Legends Never Die. We got the Eminem Show, Love Is Rage, Death Race for Love, 2014, Hills Forest Drive, Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight, and Cardi B was number 16 with Invasion of Privacy. Now we gotta be honest. I like that album by Cardi B, but I understand why that album is there by Cardi B. Cardi B hasn't put out an album in 6 years. So if people who constantly hear her featured on other people's songs, and she'll drop a single here or there, if they want to look up her last album, it's been 6 years. She only has one. So this album is super streamed because she has a huge fan base. Now, when this list came out, and by the way, I'll do some more honorable mentions, which some of these kind of surprised me. I didn't think Macklemore was going to be in the top 50, but he is. Eminem Recoveries is there too. Dr. Dre 2001. Drake Nothing Was the Same. Garage Died Trying. Marshall Mathers LP. Both of them. Music to Be Murdered By, which I'm surprised that was there, but I get it. It's M.
Hey, shout out to 6. 6 making it.
6ix9ine made it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
40.
Oh, okay. We got Uzi, Eternal Take, Deluxe. We got Migos Culture. Rodney Ricch, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I thought this would be a little bit higher. If you're in this, it's too late. But these were dropped at when streaming wasn't as big, right? Eminem Kamikaze, Pop Smoke, Meet the Woo 2, which, by the way, this is one of probably the most, other than Juice WRLD stuff, the most posthumously streamed album of a rapper when he was alive. I think he dropped this when he was alive, and I think people just went back and just loved all the stuff. We Love You Tech. I was surprised by that too. The Pink Print is at number 39, and I think this is Nicki Minaj's highest streamed album on Spotify. And number 40 was Dummy Boy 6ix9ine. Congrats to him. I was a little bit surprised. At 50 was Tyga, my boy, Tyga, with Legendary. And even Dark Lane Demos made the top 50. And as much as people say the baby fell off, he's in the top 50 as well. Tupac, All Eyes on Me, and You'll See My Turn, Igor, Polo G the Goat, and also Hoodie Season there. Anyway, I say all that to say that when these lists come out, sometimes you start seeing the hate and frustration in rappers. So Cardi B was number 16. And what that did was send Nicki Minaj into a spiral. Because Nicki Minaj doesn't like when any other woman gets their flowers. So what happened is that every outlet started to tweet, Cardi B has the highest streaming hip-hop album ever on Spotify. And Nicki did not like that. So you know what Nicki did? In true passive aggressive terms, she says, "Oh, Barbs, send me the top 10 list of the most streamed rappers on Spotify. I can't find it." Now that's another list. That's about who's streamed the most over eternity on Spotify. That list is here. Nicki Minaj is actually number 10 on this list. Now, why does she ask for this list? Because it's a hip hop 50th year anniversary. So Spotify's been releasing these lists like about every 2 weeks or so. This list is this one she posted or reposted is like 2 to 3 weeks old. Why does she post it now? Because this newer list that was giving Cardi B her shine came out. So she's like, fuck, bring up the list that I'm number one in, or that I'm the number one female in, which was this. And she says, "Okay, thanks, Smooth." I guess some Barb tweeted it. And then she says, right. Well, the fan account says, most streamed female rapper, all credits despite debuting in pure sales era, can't erase that. She says, right, they don't want y'all to remember that part. Prior to streaming era, our music was simply stolen from LimeWire, etc. Even the millions of streams we got did not count towards Billboard. Shout out to the people who fought to get those streams to count, though. Now, I'm going to say this being very fair. Nicki's right. Nicki's 100% right. She definitely came from an era where, if streaming existed now, if it existed then like it exists now, her streams would be through the roof, but it didn't. You know, peer-to-peer download software that downloaded those songs and bootlegged them obviously affected those things. Kazaa, Napster, LimeWire, etc. Right? Anyway, she then continues. Highest first week sales, only second to Miss Lauryn Hill. Yikes. Pink Friday dropped 13 years ago. Okay? Then she reposted somebody saying, I love when Nicki posts her accomplishments. Let's normalize black women being proud, blah, blah, blah. Now, there's nothing wrong with her posting her accomplishments, but you could tell when somebody's just salty at somebody else getting any type of accomplishment. Then she responds by saying, because somebody says, exactly, nah, they trying to downplay publicly. I'm going to celebrate publicly. The fuck? I'm tired of black women have to be humble. The fuck? Nah, post because best believe everyone else is. And she says, well, I have to post it myself because I don't come from the era of paying publication to post stats for me. Nicki Minaj, this is why you're losing. Every label does it. If you tell your label don't do what they're doing for every other artist, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry to tell you. Like, again, whether it's Moneybagg Yo just got 54,000 plaques. Youngboy just collected 33 million plaques. Look at this song. French Montana just went diamond again. Like, yes, that's how you kind of remind fans. It's called marketing. And I know you're not that old, but that's what it's called, marketing. You got to get the word out. Billboards and all these radio ads, that's what they used to do back in the day, baby. But it's over. You know what people do now? Hey, Pink Print just got another plaque. Let everybody motherfucking know. Your label's supposed to do that. Not you, Nicki. Your label's supposed to do that. So I don't know if you've told Republic not to do that, but either you're an idiot or they're an idiot. But there's nothing wrong with it. You know, Nicki has tried to create this narrative that they're spending marketing dollars is bad. That is not the case. Every artist markets themselves. They market off their success to get more success. They market their projects to sell more albums. And if Nicki don't want to participate in it, it's all good. But don't act like no other artist is doing what you ain't doing. And if you ain't doing it, you're just an idiot. My bad. You're just an idiot. I'm sorry to say. Every artist does it. Every single artist. The Weeknd been promoting some show called The Idol. I don't even know what it is. You better than The Weeknd? No, motherfucker. Like, everybody promotes their shit. When everybody was over here sucking Bad Bunny's dick, pause, no pun intended, you know what The Weeknd's team sent out? Hey, remind people I had the biggest global tour. Send it out. Everybody posted. Yes. It's called marketing. You know why? Because when he announces his next fucking world tour that's going to be bigger than his last and bigger than Bad Bunny's, yes, he wants people to know, I'm that nigga. It's marketing. So you could say, not from this era. She uses lame-ass excuse. I'd be like, yo, what are you talking about? I don't pay this. Like, brother, well, keep losing. Keep fucking losing. Yeah. Other than that, I think the bigger story is that Nicki's a little bothered by Cardi, I believe. And I don't know if it's mutual. Maybe Cardi's bothered by Nicki too. I don't want to act like it's one way. But
definitely both ways, act.
Yeah, well, I say this. I think Nicki's just an absolute legend. And when I see her even getting triggered by some of this shit, I'm like, yo, why do you even care about the numbers when the real stat that you should care about is that you're a better rapper than Cardi B. You're a better musician than Cardi B. You're better musically.
Is that really true, though? Is that true right now?
Yes.
No, right now, though.
Yes.
No, right now?
Yo, Kyrie,
okay. Well, no. Wait.
That's no. But
that's a great conversation.
You gotta think about the
that's a great
verses
conversation.
Recently, fire. You can't deny that they're not fire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Cardi is snapping right now.
Snapping. She going crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is gonna sound completely retarded, but hopefully the wise ones make sense of it. If I put every Nicki verse, like Nicki just featured on Ice Spice song, Cardi just featured on Lotto's song.
Come on now.
Lyrically, hold on, lyrically, Nicki won by a mile. Quotables though, Barty killed it. I'm sorry. Her shit was like an anthem, nigga. Though. I'm sorry. Like, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Nicki raps better, but Cardi, like, I don't even know what to call it. Her shit got the most quotables. You get what I'm saying?
Do the lyrics matter if they're not quotable though? Do the lyrics matter if they're not quotable? They don't matter if they're not quotable.
Yeah. No, I think it does matter.
We don't gotta sugarcoat shit just because she a legend.
No. I think it does matter. I think here's the thing. Cardi B is just more relatable when she raps. She's just more relatable.
Dang, it's not even that. It's the shit just sound corny from Nicki, bro. We gotta stop acting like it don't, bro.
I don't think it sound corny from Nicki.
Dude, you're not reciting no Nicki bars in the last 2 years, bro. Cut it out.
Yo, put like this. I give an example.
Hey, they gonna be quoting that song off that Uzi tape. They're gonna be quoting that.
Yo, there's no Nicki song I know from every word to. There's a bunch of Cardi, like Bodak Yellow, I know every fucking word to. You don't know every word to Bodak Yellow?
Hey, that's Cap. You know that you know every word to Super Bass by Nicki Minaj.
That's what I'm saying. Since Cardi came out, you can't name no Nicki shit that's really that fire. That niggas is repeating and like, come on, bro.
All right, no, Kyrie.
Put some respect on Cardi. She might not write this shit, but the shit's fire, bro.
No, Kyrie. I like where we're going with this conversation. So, how do we, in a full circle like narrative, explain it? Because this is.
I got you, because we talk about this all the time. Put it like this, right? If niggas want to talk about Nicki being such a good rapper, outside of females alone, instead of comparing her to other females, compare her to her counterparts that she's been around the league for a long time. She do not have the most fire bars of recent years. She does not.
Who? Wait, who's
today?
Kyrie, W take, because the way Nicki says I'm out here in Miami on Pound Town just sounds corny. If any other rap chick would have said that, it would have sounded cool, but it just sounds cool.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. And I think my analogy is gonna kill the point, but I hope the smart ones will look past the analogy. Because clearly, I'm not comparing motherfucking Cardi B to Drake. But it's kind of like the conversation, in a sense, of Drake and Kendrick, right?
Exactly.
Kendrick raps better, but would you type a Kendrick quote on Twitter? Fuck no. Drake, he gonna say the simpler shit, but it's definitely a quotable. Now, what makes, so this is the bigger conversation I was saying, Kyrie. What makes somebody the better rapper? Because some might be like, nah, it's all about the bars. And they might be like, she come from an era where it's all about the bars. But I'm like,
if that's the conversation we having, then say Nicki Minaj is the best female lyricist. And I don't think you can say that.
What? Yo, Kyrie, you're bugging, bro.
Being honest, bro, we gotta
Who's
stop.
better than Nicki Minaj in lyrics, Kyrie?
In lyrics?
Yes.
I'm gonna say Tierra Whack, maybe. I'm gonna say like lyrics today. Bro, like you can rap, and my thing, y'all not taking into account that Nicki been using the same flow for mad long.
Doesn't matter, bro.
Hold on, the same references for mad long. She 30 plus, still talking like she a Barbie. Come on, bro. That stuff adds up all the time. People get tired of that. Y'all act like y'all be listening to that. Y'all know y'all for a fact. Y'all don't listen to that, bro.
Yo, what Cardi is good at is like why people love Glorilla. It's like even what's that song Glorilla has? Be like something today, but something tomorrow. Let me find it. Glorilla tomorrow. It just
that's what it is tomorrow.
It's more of a it's kind of like find
I don't know why we making such a big thing. It's the same way we look at niggas rapping today. When it's just niggas, we talk about like, bro, it could be a nigga that's rapping way better than another nigga, but if his shit's fire, his shit's fire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Cardi went crazy on that Glorilla.
Nah, she did.
For the last 3 years, Cardi been going crazy, bro. Crazy. Every single verse she got a quotable on, bro.
Nah, I agree. I agree.
And it's not. And she don't. When she come on the song, she take over the person. I don't even say she don't even take over. She adds a nice compliment, and that's very hard to do.
I got a question. So did Nicki Minaj violate this Uzi verse?
Cause she said Natalie Nunn?
It doesn't matter. Did she violate the Uzi verse?
Yeah, I kid you not. Nicki Minaj remind me of a rapper like that's popping like back in the Big Sean era, like Ludacris era, where like
that's what she is.
Yo, she'll have one punchline with maybe like a double meaning, and she comes on Twitter and just hypes it up. Like, yo, she keeps tweeting at Natalie Nunn.
I don't like that.
Yo, she keeps tweeting at Natalie Nunn. I'm like, yo, this bar is basic as shit.
But
like,
this shit is fire.
Thank you, gang. Thank you.
Yo, hold on. No. Wait, all right, hold on. Let me not say it's basic. It's kind of like, it's clever, but it don't make it popping. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. I play this. That line, all right, that line right there. That line, whatever it is. Yo, I swear, hold on. I'm going to Cardi B verse on the shit. What the fuck?
I think both of y'all pussy. I think y'all should scissor. Come on, gang. Come on. She going crazy. I ain't
gonna lie.
I don't got none of that from Nicki, bro.
Where's that? Oh yeah. Yo, even nigga, her line saying, yo, the only thing a nigga get from me is for free is free to bros. Like that shit's more fire to me. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that shit got so much swag. Yo, here's the thing. Yo, I swear Cardi comes off like she's she's just from that cloth of the girls that's popping now. She comes off still like that hood bitch. She comes off like that hood bitch that be chatting. You feel me? She's chatting on the record. It sounds smooth. It's catchy. It's memorable. You feel like you could put it as a caption. Nicki shit is like her playing with words. And it's like, yeah, this is cool, but it's like, what the fuck?
Let's be real. Nicki raps like a tryhard, bro. Nobody want to say it. I'll say it. She rap like a tryhard.
Nah, but when you say that, bro, I feel like you saying that.
Cardi went crazy.
I feel like you're taking
Say the yeah. You agree first. Though.
I know. I totally agree with you saying, but I feel like you taking away from her, bro. Like,
whatever verse she had on that shit.
The fact that Nicki still feels like she needs to compete with these females.
Facts.
That's what takes away from.
You tell me that Cardi ain't smoking though. Nigga.
Nah, she did. Cardi did though.
She said, I ain't smoking on those Zyle, little bitch. I'm smoking on you. Put your best in a pack,
Cardi been going
and I'm smoking her too.
Nah, but put some respect on her shit because it's the
I've been bowling so damn hard I could have went to LSU. God damn.
Like, come on, nigga.
Yep.
And that's another thing. Niggas got to stop acting like that's not lyricism either. That's hard to make shit that nigga, that shit's fucking, nigga.
But in the most respectful sense, like, all the girls be walking lately. Oh, that's all I listen to is girls. Kyrie, you know that. I'm not gonna say that, bro. I'm not saying that, bro. All the girls is walking, bro. Nicki doing her thing too, bro.
Okay, from a percentage level though.
Nah, bro. You're not gonna let me say that. I'm from Queens, bro.
I'm gonna let you.
I'm from Queens, bro.
I'm from down south. All I gotta do is leniency, man. I'm tired of this conversation about Nicki. Nicki is a great, amazing, legendary artist. But her issue is she's too busy competing with people who don't care about being the best rapper.
Yo, hidden faces. Respectfully, and I see a comment. He said, yo, look at who wrote that song. It's over 10 writers. Bro, we at the point we don't care if we just care who said it. Yeah. We just care who said it now. Like, yo, bro, there was a time that I don't think none of these artists are trying to bat in the league that Drake, Nicki, and them came from, where it was all about the pen. Now it's just about just saying some clever shit that people can fuck with, man. Like, so when y'all are talking about who wrote it, I don't think Cardi B is trying to be in that level of, who's lyrically the best. I don't think she give a fuck about that. So when y'all say that, okay, great. There might be 30 niggas who helped wrote the song or wrote her verse. It doesn't matter. Is it hotter than, like, I feel her verse more than I feel Nicki shit. But do I think Nicki shit is more clever on a technical rap shit? Like, that's what I get. It's like Nicki's trying to Eminem the shit. Like, she's trying to Eminem the shit with these little weird punchlines and, play off words. Cardi's just chatting, man. I ain't gonna lie. Lotto smoked that shit too.
And Nicki's flow will be old. Nobody talks about the flows be old and recycled.
I said that.
I hear y'all niggas, but that Natalie Chen shit was fire. I don't give a fuck.
Come on, bro. That's only fire because of Bad Girls Club. That's not that fire,
I
bro.
don't give a fuck. That shit was hard, nigga.
Stop it.
That shit will go down in Wait. So academics, you trying to tell me that Nicki Minaj, Natalie line wasn't hard?
That was fine. That was fine.
Hard line, but Natalie getting more press off that line than Nicki.
All I gotta say is,
she did her favor.
Ain't none of Nicki and Cardi ain't out rapping Sexy Red right now. Sexy Red got the streets on lock.
You talking shit, man, bro? You bugging?
Nah, bro. Yo, every time I'm out and about, I see all the bitches going and doing Pound Town shit. They got the streets on lock.
She hot right now, but she not out rapping.
Nigga,
yeah, I'm not gonna say out rapping.
Like
but she
Ice Spice when Ice Spice drop Munch, nigga. It's one song, nigga. Let's hear what's next. Let me play a little bit of Nicki shit.
I'm number one, you can only be those. Say goodbye now. I got a Chinese girl, yeah. Know you mad. We're in capital. In the city lights. So landscape on my movies. Hey yo, even if my name was Natalie Nunny, bitches still couldn't chin check me. That spirit to Chanel, they ain't nothing to see. Bitches on TV channeling me.
Nah, that shit was fire. That shit was fire too. That shit was fire.
Exactly, nigga. That shit was hard.
That shit was fire. That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, nah, that shit was fire.
This nigga's nuts.
That's the verse, though. That's the part.
It don't even matter,
I'm
nigga.
gonna be honest though. Listen, I think Cardi B's on a run doing features like how 21 Savage. Both of them are killing everything. I swear, they're killing every feature possible.
Yeah,
I do.
She just linked up with that Chicago girl. You heard that shit?
Yo, I do think Cardi B got to drop. Like she got to drop an album, girl. You gotta drop an album, like yo. Come on.
Do she really though? Do she really?
She don't really. And by the way, as you say that, I'm gonna move on to this next point real quick because I've seen people talking about it. I might double back around, but we still staying with the ladies. People like I don't know if y'all noticed. Coi Leray debut at number 102. She sold 10,000 records. Now, a lot of people were surprised. People were shocked, bewildered.
And she sold more than Boosie.
Well, people were still confused why the fuck she went triple plastic. You know, reason being she had a song called Players that everybody was playing, right? And also, like, you know, apparently her music does well on TikTok. This is my overall thing. Because I see some people say, you got to just break the truth to her. She just doesn't have a fan base. I actually disagree. I do think she has a fan base. I just don't think people want to hear more than one record at a time from Coi Leray. That sounds disrespectful. And if she's hearing it, she's probably going to take it as disrespect. Because as an artist, you're probably working in the studio all the time, hoping people will consume your music in albums. Coi Leray is one of the epitomes these days, if you ask me, that maybe the album is dead. Obviously, she has to complete, you know, requirements for a contract, but I don't think she should be putting out albums at all. I think this only makes her look less lit than she is. She's super lit, but people enjoy her in one song spurts. She catches one from time to time, and then after that song, you take a good 2 months off, and then she catches another one. It is what it is. She benefits from the TikTok algorithm, and I don't think those people want to hear more than 3 minutes of Coi Leray. And that sounds horrible for the people who think that music is the same everywhere. No, there's nothing wrong with it. She can make a living off of it. She could still be fine with it. Obviously, she probably doesn't want to get a audience that could, you know, run up those sales on her project because she's probably putting her heart and her life into it. But for right now, I don't think people want to hear more than one song from Coi Leray.
I don't think that she'll take that as disrespect, though. I don't think that she's gonna take that as disrespect. I think that she in a realm right now to where she's just understanding herself and growing. You feel me? Like you see her at the BET Awards. She had the outfit on with all the female rappers' names on and shit. Bro. Like I just feel like she's in a realm of growing.
Bro.
So look, real quick, fact.
We don't gotta sugarcoat this shit at all. Niggas ain't trying to listen to more than 2 minutes and 39 seconds of Coi Leray. That's the.
Nah, I agree. I
Fam,
agree.
is Coi
Right.
Leray? Coi Leray is more famous than like for other shit than she is for music, bro.
All right, but she got a lot of hits though. Let's not forget that.
Listen,
Like, let's
I
not
wouldn't
forget
call her
that
a
she got a lot of
TikTok
hits.
artist.
You know what I think the issue is with her albums? I don't think there's enough story around her.
No, bro. No. Let me ask you a question. If I had to talk to you about a musical conversation about Coi Leray, what does Coi Leray do really good that any other person within her realm doesn't do? You can't even say. She's a great personality. She's also great at catching certain pockets. And when she catches when we rock with a song, otherwise we don't listen to her.
She probably got more plaques than all the other girls that's in her room. Respectfully.
Okay, look, real quick, bro.
Respectfully.
Fetty Wap's music was bigger than he was at the time. Coi Leray is bigger than her music is at the time.
All right, and that's
make sense?
cool.
Does that
That's
make
cool,
sense?
but she still got more bops than a lot of artists in her range.
Yo,
A lot more plaques and all that.
yo,
but at least she ain't sell 500 records like Boosie, man. That shit is terrible.
I mean, here's the thing. Let me put this on the screen. Because I think this conversation about Coi Leray, we're looking into it too deep. All this, we're using these fucking code words. She's growing. Yeah, nigga, she's growing into a flop. Let's keep it a bean. Like we got to stop with this. Listen, right? No. Listen, men lie, women lie, the numbers ain't lie. Okay? She dropped the album. It's called Coi. Her song that blew up via TikTok, which by the way, people dubbed on a different beat. You know, right? Like the original song, they dubbed it on a different beat, right? Some DJ did it. That went on TikTok. That went crazy. She adopted to it. She played the role as she should. She's also a lovable person on social media, whether it's Instagram or TikTok. She benefits from that. 319 million people listen to that. The intro to her album don't have 200,000 people that listened. 319 million? 200,000 people didn't even attempt to play the album. Just what are we talking about? You know why? When people are going to Coi Leray, they type in players or they type in Coi Leray players. They don't go to her motherfucking like her profile and try to look at what other music she has. They're treating her like a TikTok artist, which again, you know, if you ask me how to fix it, I don't even know how you fix that shit, because the people are coming to you for the ready, quick music that they like. You can say stop making that type of music and try to build whatever, but your album is going to be profitable just off this one song. I would hope.
Now, to be honest, if you look at this album, how many features? It looked like a cheap album to make.
You can't say that, bro.
Nah, that David Garrity, that's expensive.
That's the biggest feature on there. Everything else.
Hey, chat. It has 38 million. She has 38 million monthly listeners because there's 38 million people coming to listen to players. It's exposed to 38 million people. So this one song has exposed her to 38 million people. However,
you ODing.
No.
Only players though? Only players.
Bro, she didn't have over 20 million before the song. She didn't even
she got a James Brown. That's crazy.
She didn't have over 15 million before the song. Like, remember, like, I get we want to show a lot of respect to these artists, and I don't want to knock her artistry, but nigga, the song Players is her career right now. 38 million people. If you don't know what a monthly listener is, that means within the last month, unique individuals who has played a song on your profile. If she dropped an album, she has 200,000 people who played the intro to her album, but she has 319 million people that played her big single. It's kind of self-explanatory. They came to play one song and they dipped.
I got a question, So if you was going to Coi Leray, right? Wait, have you ever spoke to her? Did I got a relationship?
Wait, hold on. By the way, they're also playing the Self-Love song, which is off the Spider-Man soundtrack too with Metro. So let me give it some credit. So this is getting played, and Baby Don't Hurt Me. I don't even know what song this is. I can't play song. Whatever. Okay.
Also, Bops, Wasted. She got a lot of hits. But what I'm saying is, if you was to talk to Coi Leray right now, like, what would you tell her? Like, what advice would you give her?
it would be a very complicated discussion because I would have to ask her what her goal is because I think she's winning now.
Look, like,
I'm
yo,
not,
like, facts. Like, you know,
I'm not judging her off of the 10K sales. I think she's winning. I think she shouldn't put out an album. That's my thing. If I'm her, fucking album, I'm going to post that this song is 5 times platinum. And then I'm going to post a remix of the bitch. And then I'm going to keep doing that. Why is she putting out an album? Now, maybe her overall goals is, no, I want to drop a body of work. I want people to come listen to me. I looked up to these artists, whatever. And that's a traditional way, right, of putting out an album. If that's the case, I would then say to her, well, what is your audience base? What type of music?
She can't sell sex. That's the biggest thing with Coi Leray. She can't sell sex.
Hold on. I really want clock out. I really want academics to like get this shit up so he could. I'm saying like it's like he's talking to Coi.
Yeah, well, I would try to figure out just what type of music does she think her music is. Like for example, I wish I had on the vlog and shit. I know y'all been waiting for this vlog with Uzi. Uzi flat out told me that he thought. I don't know if you ever said this publicly. He said that I Want to Rock song is trash. He said I hate that song. This shit's trash. He said, nigga. He says music is so interesting. It's so hard to tell what's gonna be a hit. He's like, yo, I've been in this shit long and I've seen how music changes so much. He's like, yo, bro. He's like, you put so much work into this one song and it don't take off like you think it would. And then one day you're fucking drunk at your homie's house and he got some Jersey Club beat on and you're like, yo, let me record to it. You do the shit in 15 minutes and he literally, this is what Uzi told me directly out of his mouth. He says, I'm not even on the song. I'm barely on the song. It's just the beat. That's one of my biggest songs. So again, you know, not because a song performs means that's the type of music you're trying to make. Right? So Uzi was trying to tell me because this was before I even listened to the album. He said, I did not make an album filled with a bunch of Jersey Club songs. That's not what the music I want to make. So again, these songs that are catching fire on TikTok, I would ask Coi Leray, is this the type of music that's representative of what you think your body of work is? If she says yes, okay, I think there needs to be a better packaging that people could go listen to the other type of music. That's if she says yes. I'm thinking she's going to say no. Because usually people's music that they feel is their pocket or they're trying to create a fan base with ain't like the hits that they make for whatever reason. In that case, I would tell her she got to curate that audience and shit. These songs become so big that niggas don't even know you dropped an album. You know what I mean? I would probably say that she got to drop music and kind of stay away from this for a while. These songs will always be there. But again,
yo, Act, why you entertaining this, bro? Just say it. She's bigger outside of music than she is in music, bro. Just say it, bro. It's cool.
Bro, I won't say that, but the biggest thing is this. Besides this album cover, this is like the most sex that Coi Leray can sell. If you look at Lotto, Audi, Cardi, Nicki, all these other chicks, Ice Spice, Sexy Red, they can sell sex. They can sell sexualized, even to the point where the women is like, okay, yo, that's that bitch. That's how niggas like that type of shit, so I can mimic that. Ain't none of these females trying to mimic Coi Leray.
Okay. I'll also say, and I guess this is where I wanted to be careful with, like, you know, giving my opinion on it, because I think that Coi Leray is winning. Like, hold on. I think she's winning. Like, we're judging her on a standard. Coi Leray is the youngest out of all of these new chicks. She's also doing some progressive type shit. If you ask me, I would tell her, yo, keep doing this shit. You're going to keep being viral. Hopefully, people kind of start gravitating to it. You know who I think is just like this? But except her music matches the viral shit. You know who I think? Ice Spice. Like, bro, like, just keep making this TikTok, like, catchy shit. Just keep doing that.
I think Coi just need to go do a movie real quick.
Who the fuck want to see her in a movie?
That's the thing. I think there's a lot of males who find her very attractive, and I think that might be another issue, that a lot of her fan base might be male. because she makes a lot like male type music, like vibe wise. There's not many girls who make like, I don't know, for lack of a better term, SoundCloud music. Respectfully,
man, albums ain't for everybody, man. Yo, girl, you're winning without it. Stop making them albums because people try to clown you and bring you down for it. You're still gonna book shows off of these singles. You're still gonna perform at Rolling Loud at a lit time slot. Maybe you can't go on tour on some crazy shit because you can still have a small tour, but not as big as you would if your albums are doing great. But who cares? We live in a new age. If you're dominating this TikTok market and you've had like about 3 or 4 songs that's going crazy on TikTok, why the fuck are we over here acting like you're a failure? Like, not everybody's gonna be dropping albums. Nicki's an album artist. Shit, these days we just had a conversation saying that Cardi B, does she need to drop an album?
do you think they spent a lot of money on this album? That was my question. Call it a flop financially. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I would have to think about marketing. I mean, I don't see too much features that look crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. Like, so like, is 10,000 bad for somebody who didn't spend much to make the album?
It's definitely not bad.
Oh, she got a song with Saucy Santana. This is crazy.
That shit probably hard.
It probably is.
Oh wow.
Hey man, whatever get the ratchets lit, man, I'm with it.
Hey man, Sexy Red is like the hottest female artist right now. I got the streets on lock.
Somebody says maybe Coi Leray is getting promoted wrong. No, she's getting promoted on. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't be on TikTok, so I don't even be knowing Coi Leray's popping. Like, I hear that one song like kind of like push down people's throats because I hear it on radio too, which I never listen to radio, but I kind of like the song as well. But apparently, like, she's like the rage on TikTok. Like, bro, she's a TikTok artist. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you put her in like a coming of age movie, like some like Say the Last Dance type shit. It's gonna go out this world for her.
Yeah, I can see that. I feel like she probably would be a really good actor.
Like her like put her in a movie where like her mom was out on drugs or some shit.
Why the fuck are we putting Coi Leray in a movie, nigga? We already have Zendaya, nigga.
Yeah, I picked Coi Leray over Zendaya. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Coi got a lot of hits, and I really think that she a star, bro. I don't know.
She got mad star power, like her on the screen on TV on a movie.
Yeah, but she isn't. But hold on. But what about this is telling you that she's not a star?
It's just the way like people be trying to downplay her, even online and shit, right? I feel like niggas be trying to take away from her accolades and shit, and she's really so talented. I just don't see, and even a lot of hate that she get, right? Like, that shit don't.
Damn,
you know?
it's not hate. It's not hate. It's like, bro, like her music, she does have a couple of hits, bro, but she's bigger than rap. Like, she's an actual superstar. She's not a rapper.
Yo, and also, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think she gets a lot of hate because of nepotism, right? A lot of people know that her father is like successful, which is Benzino. And I think people feel like her path to getting to this point was kind of paved than more grinded for. So like people are quick to down her because they feel like maybe she didn't work for it like other people. Now,
Yo, Ak, I could tell you this, right, Ak? I could tell you 100% that's not true, though. Like, he did not help her at all.
No, I agree.
I remember seeing Coi Leray like 6 years ago grinding by herself.
Yeah, her father did not help her at all. She literally did this shit on her own, and she says it all the time. Like, her father didn't help her. It's not like she just saying that to say it. Like, he literally didn't help her. I just feel like she needs to tell her story more. Like, Ak, why you don't do an interview with her off the record?
She didn't come.
She ain't gonna do it. I mean, like,
heard you.
But again, I think that's a big issue with coming to selling a project. She don't got much of a story around her name to kind of help propel the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the off the record would have definitely helped with those record sales, and definitely would have got a better understanding who is Coi Leray besides what you see on a TV screen or on your. I want to say TV screen, who you see on your phone.
I'll tell you this though. Like, again, just for me personally, I don't think musical talent wise, like Ice Spice just got it over Coi Leray, right? Like, I think Ice Spice probably is more physically appealing to more people. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this is gonna sound horrible. Because Ice Spice comes off like more feminine. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like Coi Leray sometimes kind of.
Yeah, she do the tomboy look a lot. She does the
tomboy. But like I said, it's about women. Like, yo, can women sell sex and femininity? Because if you can sell that, the women is gonna gravitate towards you. The women gonna start copying you. I ain't gonna lie. The one thing she did put that all the women did copy was like everybody was like, "Oh, I got to get the Coi Leray baby hairs." That was a thing during COVID.
You don't even date black women. Shut up.
I got black sisters.
Yo, all I could tell y'all is that listen, whatever problem Coi Leray got, Lotto don't got, nigga. People fucking with Lotto.
That's kind of crazy.
People fucking with Lotto. Lotto, Glorilla. People fucking with them right now.
Again, I think that's also the style of rapping they do. Because Coi Leray, again, she make like more like.
Thank you for saying that. That's what I believe. Their style of rapping is what's in right now. Bitches talking they shit, and also making it a little bit palatable that niggas either they're gonna be attractive enough for niggas to care about it, or make it ambiguous enough like Glorilla that niggas feel like, oh shit, it's like chanted music almost. Somebody says Lotto got better writers. Well, if she do, good. Great.
They got the same writers, gang. They definitely got the same writers.
Yeah, put it like this. If Lotto got better writers, Coi Leray need to hire those writers.
Man, Coi Leray needs to start doing songs with these other female artists.
Her music sound like
they talking about Lotto not selling more than 50K. Man, that ripped me out of Plastic song with the Cardi B feature. Shit,
that shit fire.
She might sell that.
That shit fire.
I wonder how many females didn't rip out the plastic.
That shit is fire, dog. Y'all didn't see the shit where like everybody was ripping themselves out of plastic?
Yeah.
I wouldn't see the girls who didn't make it out the plastic though. What happened to them?
Yo, I seen an article. It said a girl like she suffocated from doing that shit.
Man, stop.
I don't know if it was. I swear to God, I think I posted it on my page. I'll send it to you,
bro.
Yeah, I got.
It says she got a lawsuit right now. I'm dead ass. I'm about to post it in Discord right now.
Stop.
What if she wasn't brand new? What if she was used?
Holy, and she knew to somebody.
Stop the cap.
I just posted it.
Let me see if I can find a video. It's like a bunch of chicks in the club with like plastic bags over their head.
Some of them be struggling. That should be so funny.
That's how the video with the old lady doing it. That shit was hilarious.
Like, lady, this is an old Walmart bag. They don't even got these at Walmart.
You fucking stupid, bro.
How you brand new with an old? They don't even think you use paper bags now.
You know what's crazy?
Shit! Hey, you saw that they found some cocaine at the White House? Holy!
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro. They said that Joe Biden had that white girl on him. He was acting like Shy Glizzy.
Nah. It's definitely Joe Biden's son. If they found one crack rock in there, it's definitely Joe Biden's son.
That nigga not gonna go to jail for it.
That nigga's chilling. It's all good. Anyway, yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even staying on here long, man. This 4th of July, man. I gotta go watch some fireworks with the fam, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The chat wanted me to ask you what you was doing for the 4th, bro.
Nigga, about to go see some fireworks.
You lighting some shit?
Huh?
You lighting some shit?
Shit, I sure went to get fireworks today, man. But I ain't gonna lie. I be watching them little horror stories the day after with niggas' hands be like, yeah, and I'm pussy.
Yo, this nigga.
For real.
Yo, you know we
the
made
Chapman asked me we're gonna have this cook off when me, you, AJ,
nigga, AJ
and Boom gonna have this cook off.
Nigga, AJ cannot cook.
Yo, you know we made 20K in the Discord, right?
Yeah, no, I know that shit's lit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo, chat. Nah, before I get out of here, I gotta react to this shit. Before I get out of here, I gotta react to this one, man.
Yo, real quick too, if you don't mind, Ak. Yeah. Yo, we just hit 20K in the Discord. We got a giveaway going on right now.
Oh, word?
You feel me? So it's a giveaway going on right now in the chat and Discord. Everybody go follow the Discord. You feel me? giving away money, man.
Yo, please, everybody go to Discord, man. What's the giveaway? I'll match it.
Oh shit, yo! If you gonna match it, that's lit, bro. Look, we not all rich, bro, so we giving away 150 today, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Yeah, I'll match it. I'll send it through Leaf. So have Leaf. Leaf will give whoever.
That's $300 in the Discord. Join the Discord! Discord!
Hey, shout out to Leaf. Leaf coming to the camp next week. I got a couple of NFL players. Tim Scott, who's running for president, going to be there, and got Big Leaf going to be there too.
Nah, that's fire. Yo, I gotta show y'all this video. This shit had me weak, nigga. I swear.
Yo, this one time I get this random message on Twitter. They're like, "Hey Jason, my wife's a big fan. She wants to shoot a movie with you. What are your movie filming rates?" I'm like, "Yeah, just 4K. He's like, "Okay, that's fine. We'll give you 10. I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go there and I shoot the film with the woman. I dropped some severe glizzy destruction on her. And the husband is recording this, right? I'm like, this is weird as shit. I'm like, some people, I never understood it, right? Nonetheless, so I dropped the glizzy on the woman or whatever. So she dropping the go 3,000 and she's saying, hey little man, you like that? He was like, "Yes, ma'am."
Yo, this shit was crazy. yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, salute to my boy Adam, man. I know he's going full force with the promo. I don't know if he's coping or not, but that's why I said I kind of, I've kind of fell back to. Oh, I don't want to see no porn shit on my shit. Make sure there ain't no porn on here.
Oh yeah, they want you to react to the Jalen Green video.
Bruh, I'm not reacting to no Batiman thing, bro. Like that nigga gay. That nigga's gay.
That's a Rocky Boy thing.
Yeah, that nigga gay, man. Yeah, I guarantee you got a video of him sucking a cock or something, bro. That nigga gay.
Yo.
That nigga gay. Shit. Oh, chat, this is crazy. Yo, so my man Adam, I don't know if he coping or not, but he said, "Yo, it's officially been a week since I let my wife do porn with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall, it wasn't a big deal. She watched me sleep with hundreds of girls, and it's never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman has been amazing for both her career and for our business. Plug talk. Overall, I'm glad we did it, and I'm happy to report her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size."
You want me to keep it real with you?
Yo, again,
I think the only reason he let his girl fuck another guy because he might want to fuck another guy. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you.
I'm gonna be honest. Well, I think he's. I don't know if he's coping here or he's just like troll. I think he's trolling for like just the promotion. Honestly, truthfully, I am a bit worried for him. I see some of the criticism is getting to him. Mentally,
He's
this
trying
shit
to
will
get the
fuck
black
you up.
community
Man.
back on his side by letting one of us, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but that isn't. Nah, but
I don't think that's gonna work though.
I feel honestly, I wish him the best, man. But I know mentally, I feel like he's going through a bit.
Why you say that though, eh?
Because this message just reeks of, yes, I'm gonna act like I'm leaning into the promo, but I'm not all the way cool with this shit.
But did you read the tweet that he wrote yesterday when he said, "I wasn't born with the strength to require"? Did you read that tweet?
He said what?
The nigga, he tweeted some shit yesterday. He was saying like other niggas is weak if it took him a lot to build up the courage to have niggas fuck his wife.
Yeah, no, I seen it. I seen it. It was this shit was crazy. He says he posts a picture of him lifting weights, and he says,
Yeah.
"I wasn't born with the strength required to let another dude bang my wife. It takes hours upon hours in the gym to gain this kind of strength. Weak man."
Oh no, yeah, he going through it. If he posting like that, he going through it.
Brother, again, this is gonna go viral, and obviously he's gonna filter it into promotion. But I pray for mental health. Let me tell you this. No, I'm not being funny or none at all. I don't care what nobody says. That's why I hate this conversation about the money on the money. Brother, I'm telling you, when something ain't right with your soul or with how you're living or things that maybe you aren't cool with, bro, I'm telling you, that shit bothers the shit out of you. And, I just wish him well, man, because he's giving a good poker face, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it, man. We'll see. Y'all buy it, chat? Now, also, somebody sent me something. They said, Ak, there was they said if you look into it, apparently Adam had admitted. Hold on.
Yo, Ak, check VC chat, bro. Like, I get it. Like, I mean, it's for the money type shit, but check VC chat, bro. Like,
what's that?
Adam is out. Check VC chat, bro. Adam is going out crazy right now.
Well, apparently he admitted, right, that even though this is wild too. This is wild too. Let me see. So she tweeted out. She says, "I see you guys noting that I took my wedding ring off. Wouldn't it have been disrespectful if I kept my wedding ring on during the scene?" Adam says, "I was fine with him rearranging your intestines, but taking the ring off is where I drew the line."
What? Bro, honestly, Adam, look, I'm gonna just give a real take real quick, bro. Adam he know niggas is clowning him, but he just has to accept it at this point. Like, there's no other way around it, bro.
I think he trolling, Ak. He gotta be trolling, bro.
You gotta, check VC chat, Ak. I'm telling you, play this shit for the stream, bro. Like, this shit, this is promo, bro. Oh God.
I didn't want it to touch another man's cock.
Yo.
No, I played it. I played that before.
Yo,
like they wilding, like this is straight clout, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yo, Ak. Nobody's seen the tape yet, right? So what if this whole shit is a publicity stunt?
Nah, she got fucked.
That would be wild, bro. Yeah. That would be wild.
Yeah. Listen. She got fucked. That tape is coming out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She got fucked. Yo, the craziest part about it, nigga, bro, she called it a wedding gift.
Where did you see that?
So Ak, you telling me if you were into the porn industry, bro, you wouldn't let your queen fulfill her dream, bro?
Bro, cut the fucker, bro.
You bugging, bro.
Dream is crazy.
Nigga is nuts.
I mean, hey, man. The real question is how much rate, like, what's the rate of new penis she gonna be receiving from now on?
He said he wasn't gonna let her keep doing it, bro.
Man, all I got, man, that's cap, bro. House phone, bro. If house phone can hit, nigga, I can hit.
Yo.
No, I think we should tread lightly right now. I ain't gonna lie. Adam probably really going through it.
Yo, no, I'm care about his mental health. He posted, he said, kind of weird how calling me a cuck is supposed to offend me. I saw the video of my wife getting plowed. Like, how could you describe it like that? I saw the video of my wife getting plowed, and I thought it was pretty hot. If that makes me a cuck, so be it. Nigga.
Wait, Adam said that?
Yeah. Somebody gotta explain to me what's the cuck, because to me this is like somebody saying, "Yeah, y'all caught me sucking a dick, but if that made me gay, then I'm gay." Yeah, duh. Yeah, it makes you gay. Yeah, the fuck. Yeah, duh. Yeah, that makes you gay.
Man, it's that swinger community, bro. It's that fent life community, that kick fetish, bro. That community is interesting.
I saw the video of my wife getting plowed, and I thought it was hot. So he basically saying I enjoyed it. It was hot. Turned me on. If that makes me a cuck, so be it. Yes, that's what makes you a cuck. Right.
Yep, that's per definition, I believe so.
Hey, all I'm gonna say this, yo, married woman pussy hit different. I'm just saying.
Again, my only concern for him is one of mental health. Because there was a moment he did an interview with her prior to them getting married, and the conversation sounded like this. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Sometimes I wish I could sleep with other men just because logistically for my schedule, it would be easier because Adam is a very busy person. And so sometimes it's hard to call upon him to work with him, especially when I help.
Yo, this is like a job interview answer. Sometimes I wish I could sleep with other people. Just because logistically and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, when you see her sleeping with a nigga, she says, finally! Like, yo, come on, bro. Come on.
Yo.
Sometimes I wish
Bruh, she was ready to give that poom poom to another nigga, bruh. She was like, wait a minute.
Sometimes I wish I could sleep with other men just because logistically for my schedule, it would be easier because Adam is a very busy person. And so sometimes it's hard to call upon him to work with him, especially when I want to have like a threesome for my OnlyFans and I have to coordinate with one other person's schedule. So there's that component. And yeah, obviously I think it'd be fun and hot if we did stuff with other guys, but like, I just don't care enough to like have it affect my relationship with you. And I'm okay with that. But I feel like a lot of my very feminist audience wants me to care about that a little bit more and like fight for it.
Right.
What do you think?
Bruh, she used her audience as a reason to fuck other niggas.
That I like.
Heck, you could have had that first, bro. Adam offered her up, bro.
I'm very, very sensitive.
You don't think that you're not very
jealous?
I'm telling you, man, married women pussy hit different, bro. When you in that shit and you know that pussy somebody else, but you in it, it's different.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt you. I don't know if I could feel the same way if I was watching you get donkey fucked by one of these.
Why do you always say it like that? What if we have a really sensual scene?
I know.
He said donkey fuck. That's a chat nigga term, bro.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
I don't know, man. Hey, listen. No bullshit, bro. I just want to send my
yo. Hey, check main chat. Hey, check main chat.
Bro, y'all niggas is laughing. I am not laughing. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm just like,
yo, niggas made a meme with you being a god. Little fuck.
Nah, chill, man.
Yo, check main chat.
Yo. No, some real shit though.
He ain't getting
Nah. Yo,
I'm telling you, man, married woman pussy hit different, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with
do
you.
your homework.
Nah, bro.
Do your
I'm gonna be honest
research.
with you. Again, you know, I don't really know nothing like that, but man, I am worried a bit for Adam's, you know, mental health, just because I'm telling you, like, he's been super Teflon with it, and just like it's cool to just chalk it up as, oh yeah, now we about to break the bank type shit. Man, that shit gonna fuck. I think I watched a video of him explaining it, and he said like they've kind of had some heated discussions of recent. Like, yeah, that's kind of signs that y'all gonna be arguing. Like, it's different when you, like, it hit different when you arguing with your girl, and she said, that's why I enjoyed that BBC. Like, that shit gonna hit different. So, you know what I mean? Like,
What if it was like Drake? Like, what if like Drake was like, hey, like, I'll give you this no jumper interview, but you gotta let me like fuck Lena. Like,
no, nigga.
Might as well.
He doing it, bro. Come on, now.
Yeah, I guess he would do it then, but nigga, he paid another man to fuck his girl.
Yo,
wait. He paid them?
What do you think?
Yeah, the dude got paid to do that video.
He paid him more than twice his rate. He paid him $10,000. He said
that nigga paid. Yo, that nigga paid him to hang out with his wife, bro.
He double paid him though. Don't forget he overpaid. He wanted her to get cleared out. Do what you do, but do it twice.
Yo. I want to have a conversation on camera with Adam about just a few things, like, and it's really about, I don't know, like just even philosophically, I can't even say the word. Philosophically speaking, like I'm even confused about the meaning of marriage under their pretense. Like, why even get married? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you guys are in a very non-traditional relationship. You already do non-traditional work. Why get married? Why continue to do it, to do some of the things you do? And where is the, like, what is the meaning of love between y'all? Is it just the fact that y'all have kids, y'all have maybe businesses together? What is something, because, you know, I see some people like on Twitter, you know, Twitter is woke now, so they're like, some people are praising them, like, yeah, you shouldn't let your bitch get fucked by another nigga. Okay, great.
Hey, but a lot of these chicks be on that. They want poly relationships. They want open relationships. I know a couple of chicks like that.
Well, again, this is a conversation I want to have with just Adam himself, to be like, what the fuck does what's the unique thing that you share with her that you wouldn't want her to share with anyone else? Usually for most people is sex.
Yeah.
For most men it's sex. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
For most women, it'll be a combination of sex, also how you treat them. You get what I mean? Like, you know, like some women be like, oh, you can fuck another bitch, but don't treat them like wifey. Like, you know, they want to be that main girl, whatever the case is. I'm wondering what that exclusive thing is. I don't know.
Probably the money. I mean, they do. It is a business for them.
So that would be a very expensive divorce.
Nah, yeah. How would you split that? You can't even split that down the middle. He already splitting it now. He's splitting it down the middle now.
You know, in the years of watching Adam do podcasting, I've never seen. Whoa, pause. I've never seen Adam really like you know, I like Adam as a podcaster. He's really good with just kind of logically speaking about shit. I think he does a great job of that. I've never seen him just kind of use the other side of life, or the other side, which matters in a lot of things, matters in how you move, or I move, anybody moves, like emotions, which means love, hate, these type of things. So I guess that's my confusion with him.
Wait, are you saying that you never seen him express that?
Yeah, I haven't.
Heard you.
Like I kind of want to have that conversation. Just like, what's the range of emotions you go through? Because it's not going to be logical, right?
Mhm.
It's not going to be a regular. It's not going to be logical. What's the range of emotions when you're watching your wife getting penetrated by a 14-inch BBC?
Yo, you ain't have to say the size.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's nuts, bro.
Somebody said
I ain't gonna lie. I think he underestimated how much like this is going to affect. Like,
yeah, I think he did.
The conversation on this platform.
No, I think he did, and then I think that he probably looked at it like a hurdle, as, yo, right when he was thinking about officially doing porn with her, he probably had that, like, oh shit, this is a step that I can't come back from. I think he had those thoughts, but again, I don't care about the business angle. I'm like, how does this affect you guys? Like,
yeah.
Like, even, you know, I watch his stories a bunch, just kind of what do you call it again?
The vlogs?
Like, no, it's honeymoon. They look happy, by the way.
Oh yeah, Insta stories. They was going crazy.
But you don't really know their demeanor towards each other. You don't know the things that make them tick. And when I see some shit like that, I'm like, it's no way y'all having fucking brunch and having conversation about which dicks you gonna suck and which bitch you gonna fuck, and there's no type of, you know what I mean? I think they do a great job of keeping that in-house, but I think eventually it bleeds out, and I think it's bleeding out here. So, I don't know. I just wish he's good, man. I hope he's good. And, shit, I hope they break the bank as well. Fuck it. Somebody says,
what's your thoughts on Burna Boy and Lil Nas X linking up?
I seen everybody saying that Burna Boy linking up with Lil Nas X means it's like some betrayal of the African community and we lost Burna. That's not true. Burna Boy, I think, is a phenomenal talent. He's coming to City Field to perform this month. I'm going to go see it. He is showing that, by the way, him and Davido has something like going back and forth right now. Burna Boy is almost like Americanized, globalized the
Afro beats music.
The Afro, well, obviously people did it before him, but he doesn't come across
I agree
like
with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying.
he
I had
doesn't
that
come
conversation
across
the other day. I
as
agree
an
with what you're
international artist. He comes across as an artist from America, and
saying. No, I agree. Yeah.
I think he's done that very well by tapping in with the culture. Shit, when you go, I saw that nigga in Miami. He running around with Miami niggas. Like, yo, he tap in with like people of this culture. You know, he did a song with 21 Savage. You see him doing music with other people. I feel like he does a really good job. Him and doing songs with Lil Nas X. He probably thought it was a cool global thing he could do. I don't think he is co-signing his lifestyle, nothing like that. I just think it's something cool he could do, honestly. And by the way, we got to stop.
I'm mad how 21 got upset with him about the song they did, though. I was kind of disappointed.
Apparently, that's not true.
No, 21 Sec, I'm never going to do a song with another African artist.
No, Meezy said that's not true. Meezy was just his manager.
Shout out to Meezy.
Meezy said, oh shit, good thing I didn't click on that one. XXX Meezy? Oh, that's definitely an important account. Oh my God. Yeah, this is Meezy account right here. The fuck? Oh, this is like an old account. Anyway, Meezy had said this is not true. So, basically they're saying it's fake. I haven't talked to Savage yet. I'm pretty sure it would have been a bigger situation than just that, if it was real. Or maybe it was real and they lied about it. Regardless, I'll probably hear the truth about it. But I don't know why they would be upset at each other. Like, for what?
But back to your Burna Boy point, though.
Somebody says that's fake. A Davido fan made that and spread it. So the beef is going on. It's like, I would probably say it's like Drake and I can't say Drake and Meek. It's like Drake and Kendrick. Like Burna Boy is like Drake, and Davido is like Kendrick. Like in terms of how big both are to like the Nigerian Afrobeat scene. Of course, Davido was before Burna, but a lot of people, like, there's a whole dynamic going on with that because people think that Burna Boy kind of came over to the U.S., sold out a bit. You get what I mean? Like, he signed to a label over here, and that's what's kind of pushing him while these other guys are more it's like a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, you see the same type of arguments in all type of different genres of music.
I do think Burna Boy is one of the bigger reasons why Afrobeats is so accepted in America, because he does have a way of he makes it more eligible, I think is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, so, you know, you got to give credit to, obviously, like WizKid, you got to give credit to Davido, but with them, when I think they break into the American scene, they break in with a song, while I think Burna Boy recently has just broken in with a movement. Like, it's just a fucking movement where people just identify with him and know him, and they kind of know what type of realm his music is in, which is kind of impressive. And by the way, it helps that, you know, there's other artists that's kind of like breaking through as well. Like, for example, Thames. You know, we love Thames over here. And I'm gonna say this artist name wrong. Is it Rema or Rema? I might be saying it wrong though.
Rema.
All right.
It's Rema. I think though that when you listen to Burna Boy's music, I think he has the most English in his music out of all the other African guys.
Yes.
I think that's the big part of it.
Yeah, it's very relatable too. All right. Somebody said you still ain't called Sneako yet. We need his opinion on his experience. Yo, chat. I'll do that next time. I gotta go check out some fireworks with the fam. Got to spend some time with them. I hope you guys aren't upset that I kind of cut this stream a little bit short. It's 3 hours, but it is July 4th. You guys go enjoy your day. I know Kai's streaming going crazy. Boy Kai. Yeah. Please, everybody join the Discord. Again, they're doing a giveaway.
We're about to make a room for a conversation right now. So.
Yeah. If you thought any conversation we had here was intriguing, I'm pretty sure they're going to have more conversations in the Discord. If you don't feel like your voice or your comment is being seen by me on stream, I encourage you guys, get in the Discord. Hey, start communicating. They have rooms about these things all the time. Like, you know what I mean? This is not I talk, you guys listen. You guys could also have an opinion, all right? I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this 4th. Please, get in the Discord, and I will see you either later tonight or probably just tomorrow, to be honest. All right.
Nobody bigger than the fucking chat. You
Yeah, come on,
heard?
man. All right, facts. Appreciate you, Kyrie. Appreciate you. Don't clock out. Appreciate you, and Wale Intern. Appreciate you guys as well. All right.
Likewise, brother.
All right. Catch y'all later.
I appreciate.